Hello, everybody.
Yo, 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 welcome to the streams. I'm
It's
scared you.
it's K in the house.
Like, why am I
Doctor
still fucking
Doctor
blue?
K. It's
Get
Doctor
this
K in
blueness
the
out of my
house.
face.
You love it. Do you actually no longer want to
Wait,
be blue?
no, thanks.
You
I
want to
was
be
blue
pink?
last time. I feel better now. I like how I tried to make an intro that it sounded like I've been making it every time. Yo, 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 what's up, Thero boys and Thero girls?
So, what would you say if I told you that I don't know how to change it?
Thero
Wait,
bros.
what is going on right now? Delete
How's that?
this.
Hey,
Theropods.
there we go. It's me, you, and Nathan. Hi, Nathan. See you lurking there.
How do we change your blueness to pink? Pink and purple.
No!
Filters? There we go. And get some nice pink in the house. Look how neon that is. Look.
Not dated yet. No. It's like, I don't want to give you ideas, but you can probably get a GIF with sparkles. What's that mean?
Next time.
No. It's really easy to add, I think, like a GIF on top.
Right, what are we doing? Animating.
Animating. Yeah, I remember this tattoo event. I'm on the lookout. So far, I haven't seen that many cool things. I've seen one of a slice of pizza that looked pretty cool.
Oh my god. Slice of
Excuse
freaking
me.
pizza. Just so you can look
I
at it
like
every
pizza.
day because you stopped yourself
Exactly.
from eating pizza, so you can be like, oh, I could just eat it with my eyes instead.
Exactly. Yeah, why would I need a tattoo of a pizza to get hungry? Can I just Google pizza and look at it?
Why do you need a tattoo? Full stop. So to
Why not?
understand it. Just the idea of like permanently putting something on your body that you're gonna have like for the rest of your life, and it's gonna start looking shitter with age.
That's not necessarily true.
I don't get it.
Also,
I
I could
don't get
remove
it
it
at all.
anytime. And anyway, what's the point? Everyone's gonna die in the end, so thinking
So
about this
yeah,
doesn't matter
what's
anyway.
the point of sticking it on your body? What do you mean everybody's gonna die in the end? You're stuck with it
So
for
it
like
doesn't matter if I get a tattoo or not.
let's say you live to 90, right? You've
Uh,
got let's say 60 odd years left with a tattoo on you yourself when you get like
yeah, but it's
older and
something.
all that.
It's supposedly something I like, where it's like it becomes a
Yeah,
part of you. I'm
pizza.
guessing. And if you get bored of one, just
I don't
you have
understand
more,
it.
and
I
that's
don't
life.
understand it at all.
You understand art, but yeah, having a tattoo is a
No,
different
not
thing.
not permanently sticking art on myself. I like the
Yeah, that's
idea
true.
of
I
putting
mean,
art on
if
my wall and then I can change it out with a different one whenever I want to. I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
yeah, but you know what? Your wall isn't the same. You have a point.
Yeah, it's better because it's not permanent.
What if you had one and you could it went away in a month?
What if you had one? Oh, a temporary tattoo? Yeah,
I guess.
sure. I wouldn't have an issue with that.
Why don't you have an issue with your face? You have your face forever. You're stuck with it.
Because I
Does this
didn't
bother
choose to
you?
have my face, did I? Did I? It came
No,
into
but at
this
least
world
you
with
had the
no
choice, and
consent.
it would have been up to you.
I had no consent in the decision of bringing my face into this world.
Yeah, even better. At least you can get consent with doing that exact same
So
thing.
I will never give my consent to have a tattoo. Look,
What if
look.
you get a
Why
tattoo
don't you
on your
just
face?
get a little picture frame nailed to your arm instead, and then you can put whatever art you want in there.
Then I can remove it anytime I want. Getting a guard duty tattoo soon and chasing static at the same
Jason,
time.
really?
See,
No,
Nathan knows what's up.
I don't understand. It's better than pizza.
No, pizza is forever.
You're making
Guard
me
duty, that was
cry.
last year's game. Now it's all about chasing static, right? But no one's gonna be like, pizza was so last year. It's all about the burgers now.
Nathan's soon going to be covered in all his games that he creates.
Do
Yeah,
you
it's
have any
like
tattoos, Nathan? Because I mean, other than your face, I haven't seen more of your skin. I guess. Not that you paraded around.
oh dear.
But Nathan looks like a guy who would have a tattoo.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I mean, he has this Rocky style. Not Rocky Steven Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, my mind went to the game first, not him.
Oh, that's what. Just tiny ones to mark achievements. I don't have any. No, lol. Oh, you mean tiny one? Oh, you want tiny ones of the games? Yeah, I was. I know some guy, some Greek guy, and he was like, well, he still is, I guess. He's a big YouTuber, but he had this YouTube series where he complained about stuff, and his logo was basically like a little muffin with like an X of skulls, like a pirate flag. You know, like two
Mm-hmm.
bones that were like an X behind the muff. The I guess it was a cupcake, not a muffin. Um, like a pink cupcake. So that was kind of like a unique thing. And he did a tattoo on his arm of this. And then after like a few years, he got sued, or he got like noticed by some company who had the exact same
What?
logo, that he was basically, they were the first ones to get it, and he kind of like stole it.
Oh,
Um, yeah, so it was funny because then he had to change all of his videos into like a new logo, which wasn't a cupcake, it was something different
and then
or
his
something.
tattoo.
And yeah, he was left with a tattoo of
That's
like
what
a
I
logo that he
mean.
couldn't use
Like,
anymore. That was kind of that was funny, but he was saying how he was joking about how you should remove it because you're gonna get sued. Hey, Theropods and girls, was Dave around listening to?
hello.
Were you around from the beginning? Because I said this stupid joke. I said, "Hey, Thero bros." Um, Nathan wanted to get a cursor from Guard Duty and a pylon logo from Static, about 1 or 2 inches each. Do you have any ideas about where? Like your eyebrows or somewhere else? Is that the sprite indicating new stream avatars?
Oh, sorry. There's Molly.
Yes.
If that is what you mean. But yeah, there's just Molly at the moment.
Is
Next on
Molly a
my
comment?
list. Next on my
Wait, am I
list is
so
Robin Hood.
am I right behind your character? Oh, it looked like it was one Molly because my character is right behind
Oh, are
yours.
you?
Whatever a Molly is, I'm sure that's what I mean. That is from Feria de France, whatever you
De
pronounce it.
France? Isn't it Dial?
De France.
Why is it De France?
De France? Because it's in France, isn't it? The name?
Isn't it
Yes.
Dial? Dial? Dial?
Should dial it back.
Oh, I can never. I can't. Darls. There we go.
Yeah, it's
Dial.
easy
How'd
to
you get
type it
France out of it?
because it's in France, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
It's yeah, it's a city in southern France. So this
Oh, so
Feria
that's why
of
you're saying it.
I don't know how you pronounce it.
Hi,
Also, can I just mention,
Neviglink.
isn't
Hi,
this
Deluxe
like one of the
Tex.
hi and hi? Isn't this like such a weird name for a game where no one can pronounce it? Isn't it the same with like Sniff Adventure and Shock?
Yeah, I just find
Where
it.
it's just like the developers are like, "Hello, we're from this country. Here, have our name." You can never pronounce. You're like, good, but you know, if you
But
market it, if you
I,
market it around the world.
the problem with me is I find it really hard to remember the name of the game when I need to look it
Yeah,
up.
exactly. That's why I'm saying it.
Yeah.
That. Nope. Many people have a problem reading theropods. Like theropods? And it's like it's also an English word though, so well,
Was it
goodbye.
Dals? Like Dal? I don't know. It's pretty
Doll.
straightforward. Dal. Dal. Feria de France is
Um,
a good guess.
Deluxe Tux, I've read on Twitter that you got a
Oh
promotion.
yeah.
Congratulations.
What
Yay.
happened? Did you
Yeah,
eventually
what
get
happened was
your
cool.
Did you eventually get your interview? Did they say, "Oh, we're so sorry
No, she got promoted without an interview.
for forgetting to have the interview with you. Let me just give you the job to make up for it."
Welcome to me thinking my screen name would be pronounceable. Wait, are we mispronouncing it all this time?
It's Feria Deovor.
Feria they were. Ooh, they were 5 hours late. What was their excuse?
5 hours late. Oh my god. Did they forget? They couldn't have been that long over schedule. Nice. It's nice you didn't have to like wait too long for the answer. Answer? What do you call it? You just had to wait forever for the actual interview.
Nice, nice.
You have no idea. You didn't ask. Well, yeah, but congratulations.
What if you were like sleeping or away?
Who
Like
knows?
you'd be standing still for 5 hours.
Probably be a weird time to sleep.
Remarkably fast for the government. What, the 5 hour part or the part where they replied really fast to you?
Yeah, probably waiting to hear the result. But my last day as a technical instructor is next Friday. Woo! I'm going to a new unit at slightly more pay, and I'm going to be some type of fraud investigator.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Should make an adventure game about deluxe dogs. There's so many animal investigators. It should be a fraud animal investigator.
Fraud animal.
Ivor. Wait, what? Doesn't have two D's. It's either day or D. Davor or Devor.
Devior.
Doing some weird. Oh, that's the
Diver.
mispronunciation.
Divor.
It's the Divor. Devior. Fraud frog. Fraud frog investigator. Could be fraud dog too.
Divor. So has everyone had a good past few days?
I have still been waking up at 7.
Good job.
I've been struggling a little bit because I'm not going to bed early enough.
Okay, not so good
Uh,
job. It's still a good
no,
job for
but I've been
sticking to
waking up.
it.
Yeah, but I've been.
If you go to bed
I'm trying
earlier.
power naps now, and they kind of work. My power naps are 20 minutes long. Although the last couple of days, my power naps was
3
hours
years
long.
long.
It was 3 hours long.
A 3 year long power nap.
it's the power nap of power. No, but even 3 hours is not a power nap. It's just a proper sleep. And it felt like I was destroying my day in half.
Proper sleep.
And actually, after the stream, I got my girlfriend and the doggy moving to the house, like for
Today.
reals. So I'm gonna be having a doggy from now on in the streams, in the background, chilling. We're gonna be joined by a doggy. I guess technically I own a dog from coming today. Even though he's super old, he doesn't do much. He just chills. So I own a geriatric dog from now on.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully he's all right. Is he actually
mean,
fine now?
He's way better than before. He was like at the vet and all that. But like he's still super old. He can't see shit.
Yeah.
He has pancreatitis, which is
Right.
uncurable.
Okay.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But you know he's 16 years old, so. Oh no, I break hearts here. Like, that's how I usually announce to my parents when I have a girlfriend. It's like, "Hi, I'm moving in," or like, "Hey, I'm moving to another country," and that is like everyone finds out. There's no like process there. It was like I met a girl. It's like I met a girl 3 years ago, by the way.
What the heck is going on right now? What
With
is
what?
Deluxe Duck saying? The last 2 days have been insanely rainy on the East Coast US. There's flooding all up and down. And then,
Oh
not Deluxe
shit.
Ducks. Dave then says, I started SM6 for 16 star runs and got to sub 25. What's SM6 for?
This is way too many
Super
numbers for me to
Mario
understand.
64? Okay,
Oh
okay,
really?
okay. I'm guessing, and got my pressure pot fixed and only uses like point 0.2 psi slash 20. The amount of numbers in that table, like I don't know.
Dave,
What are you
you
talking
need to
about?
remember that we do not know what you're talking about.
At least your pressure pot's fixed. I don't understand what the 2 psi per 24 hours means, but good,
Luxduck
good.
says, I did not flood, but my neighbor
Oh,
is looking
good.
pretty swampy. Oh wow.
New
Everything
study has
says a new
calculated.
study is calculated. Yeah, sorry, go on.
Sorry,
That's
has
four different subjects at the same time.
a new study has. That's what I was saying. There's like loads in chat, and I was trying to catch up. And first thing I read is Dable's like 64, 16, 25, 2 slash 24 message. Yeah, a new
You usually
study
see
has.
those numbers from Nevikling when you bet
Yeah,
on
that's what I
Roblox.
thought it was at first. A new study has calculated the minute cost of your life for eating food. Wait, what?
You mean how much of your life you're spending eating food?
A hot dog will cost 35 minutes of your life. It takes 35 minutes to eat a hot dog?
I think no. I think he means
Oh,
in your entire life you spend 35 minutes eating hot dogs.
no. Not in your entire
Not me.
life.
I've probably eaten like 20 hot dogs in my lifetime. I don't
I
know.
feel like I've had
I don't like
one
it
or
them
two.
long.
Okay, what else is there here? Carlos has a girlfriend, heartbroken. uh,
You have a girlfriend that I
only
thought was your dog's name
lose.
at first, but then you corrected
Oh,
me.
so David was saying that
Penny.
the pressure pot only loses point 0.2 psi, but I don't know what psi is. Got some commissions to start on. Noise. Also started another KQ2 SCI 0 screen, but what does that mean? But it sucks so far. Uh, does not eating food cost a lot of minutes? Blah 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 blah. But she got all the things right. I feel vindicated. Wait, who's she? Oh, I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm lost. My friend was like, "Well, I guess I'll eat this hot dog," and end up getting hit by a bus. A boss. By a boss. A bus.
By a
Um.
boss.
Uh,
How did we remove 36 minutes of your lifespan? What? What does it have in it? Like cyanide?
okay, I understand now.
Hot
Okay.
dog is really that like harmful. I would have thought if you told me like a glazed donut, I would agree more than a hot dog. Like, what the fuck is in that hot dog?
Well, sausages like that are full of weird stuff.
Yeah, PSI. Okay, so I knew it was a unit of measurement, but I didn't want to say anything stupid.
Pounds per square inch. Okay.
So we weren't talking about Super Mario 64, or were we?
No, I think that was Super Mario 64 because you're talking about star
Also, this is
runs.
weird because lately I've been playing shit tons of Zelda Majora's Mask on my phone, like on an emulator. But I played like a lot of it, and so I've been playing N64 old school games. I actually have a guide at the same time that I'm following. So it's like here are the rupees you want because
He's
in this game you have to
cheating.
get like all the masks, and if you get
He's
all the masks
cheating. Yeah,
in the
sorry.
game, not cheating.
No,
You
no, I'm
get all the
joking.
masks in the game, then you get like a super powerful mask in the end of the game to fight the main bad guy. And I've actually done this when I was a kid on N64, so I want to do this again. Also, have you seen the mask from Majora's Mask? Like the design of it?
Yes.
That would be a cool tattoo too. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
On
Eating a
my
hot dog could
face.
take 36 minutes off your life.
How about
Oh,
throwing
it's
up a
from
hot
the
dog? Does it
toppings as
say give you
well.
more? Yeah, but like
Yeah, it's weird how they use hot dog. I guess hot dogs a
Cheers
commonly eaten
Datey.
thing
Oh, that's
in
the mask.
America.
I think that's the mask. I was thinking about. Um. So I don't know. My screen is you or wasn't
So it's
clear because I'm
processed
supposed to be doing some
meats.
work.
Uh, oh, you can gain minutes from eating fruit.
Oh, Dave or shared the article on Discord. No,
Yeah,
sorry,
that's what
Navic
I'm.
link.
That's what I'm reading right now.
I didn't know that.
Weird. I mean, that's just yet another thing to bog yourself down and
Well,
not
I
enjoy
mean, I'm
your
not
life.
eating hot dogs, but sure that some other food must be doing that too.
The point is to choose better foods, not to spend time doing the math. He said. Then why do the math? Yeah. Yeah.
Unfortunately, Majora's Mask sucks through speedrun because the first 3 days the eco cycle isn't escapable and takes so much time to redo when you mess up. Yeah, good point, but I mean, I never speedrun anything, so I'm safe from that. Study says eat healthy. It's a pretty good study. Study says fattening food might kill you, for sure. Okay, so see my little puzzle puzzle notebook with like nice stickers from adventure games. So
Sorry, but let me find your face. Where's your face?
my
Yep.
face is my face.
Very nice.
See, with nice
Full of
stickers,
Adventure
cool
X
stuff.
stickers.
Yep, yep, yep. Here, okay. Car
Should I
was
make
the
a
alarmed car.
Should I make a sticker sheet to sell on Etsy of Theropods characters?
Does everyone know about the Majora's Mask speedrun? Should you make a seat for Theropods
Like I
characters?
said, should I make a sticker sheet of Theropods characters to sell on Etsy?
Ooh, sounds nice. How are pixel stickers like okay? These are fine.
What do you mean a pixel sticker's okay?
Um,
They're no different from
as in
normal
like I guess
stickers.
they're fine. Sorry, there's some tattoos that have been released,
Oh.
so I'm taking them out.
Okay, I feel like you should be banned from talking about it. It's really
They
annoying
should be
me.
banned.
Did you say my face should be banned? Very mature.
You told me to be banned myself. How was that
Costa's the
mature?
2-year-old. Why do people say
How is that?
2-year-old? Because like there's no way a 2-year-old would be able to say something like that.
How was that mature? Everyone knows 2-year-olds left the two, so it doesn't apply. Nevicling, what do you find boring as speedrun? Cause it's the whole 3 day intro, then you do some bullshit and it's over already. And anyway, Sarah, didn't I mention my trump card about this tattoo that they give all the money from those tattoos that are happening this Sunday
Yeah,
to
it is absolute bullshit. It's like,
fire
ooh,
victims?
look, I helped charity by not giving them money straight up. Instead, I got a tattoo.
Yeah, I know it's bullshit, but I can still use this
Oh my god.
in this conversation.
Shut up.
I know it's bullshit, but it's pretty legit bullshit, okay?
What is going on here? Oh.
As much as I like Rick and Morty, I don't want to do a Rick and Morty tattoo on me. That's one of the designs here. So yeah, basically what they're doing around Greece, because we had some fires that burned shit tons of stuff. All the two parlors this Sunday are doing a event where you can they release like flash tattoos and then you can go and have them. So on
Are any of
200
them
designs now.
playable games?
Are any of them what?
Playable Flash games?
Don't play flash games with me. Didn't mean this flash thing. You know what a flash tattoo is?
Yeah, Macromedia Flash.
Yes.
I have no idea. Done
You can.
quickly, who
It
knows?
doesn't support it anymore. That's why they don't do them on websites now. They don't. They're not supported.
Is this the same? I think I need to BRB and make myself a tea. And then you can talk
Maybe
as
I
much
need
as you
to.
want about tattoos.
Yes, and then when you're back, we should talk about Theropods a little bit because I have some work I did.
Okay, be right back.
Okay, bye. Okay, people. Now the coolness starts. What should we talk about? The gun? Are you gone? Are you lurking? This is gone. You know this event Games Done Quick. Is this always going on, or is this like specifically once a year or something? It's all about Theropods. Talk about Theropods. Yeah, I've been designing a puzzle and I got a little bit stuck, so I wanna ask Sarah's opinion and everyone else since you guys are here. Semi-annually, I see. Interesting. This tattoo parlor is like 5 minutes away from my house, too. What a better reason to have a tattoo than it's next door to you, right? There are a lot of other events by other hosts. Everclean says an even worse speedrun is Senmu because the time mechanic in that game is one of the worst ever, and Yu Suzuki is part of why there are no more Sega consoles. I enjoy watching Game Boy speedruns for some reason. Cool, cool, cool. So yeah, I've been designing this puzzle, and it's a huge mess at the moment. It's a puzzle we were talking last time about. I don't know who was around, where you have to make a raft and escape an island. And I was mentioning how the hell would you know that you have to make a raft in a game where no one's talking? I have a few ideas now. So basically, the whole point is like to get some to make the raft and basically get some vines and some logs and make it. So it's weird because I've designed a puzzle where you have to get logs and vines, and then what's stopping you from getting those, and how would the player know that's what I need to get? I'm gonna bounce off a few ideas because like some of them Sarah maybe hates, so I can go down that path if there no one likes them. Maybe she sees some floating driftwood and has a little thinking face. Yeah, perhaps. Like the idea is that in the far distance, you see her village, like the because there's a little. The village kind of looks like what's like in Lion King, where you have the Pride Rock. So it's like a natural monument or something that you can that's pretty discernible from far away. So you can see like the village from far away. So you know as the player that you have to go back to the village, and you know it's across the body of water. So what? That's one hint. But then I had an idea about that, but I'm gonna ask Sarah and I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna spoil it right now before she comes. Aren't there like a billion Senmus? Or are you talking about the first one? I never played any of these games because they need like a Dreamcast or a Saturn or like all these consoles I never had. One. There's only one Senmu. Isn't there Senmu 2? Wait, can't be right. There must be another Senmu. Yeah, there's a. Didn't do Kickstarter for a second one? There's a third one too. Guys, there's so many. There's yep.
I am back.
Oh, she's back.
What have I missed?
Everything. These might be the coolest things that happened. You missed them.
Did I miss anything?
No.
Okay. Costas is working on design again today, but instead he's just looking at tattoos.
I'm looking at tattoos. Yeah. So okay, this is the time for me to speak up. Yeah. I've been working the past few days on this puzzle, and I want to keep working, but then I have to double check some things with you, right? Okay.
Yeah?
Okay. So Navigating says they're gonna make a fourth one. Oh, we're talking about Senmu.
About what?
Uh,
Shen.
what?
About what?
Shenmue, that
What's.
game.
What is it?
It's a super old game from the Sega Saturn or whatever, or was it Dreamcast?
Ah.
I was just asking if there's more than one, and they're like a lot. Okay, so you need to know as the player that you need to make a raft, right?
Yes.
And then you have to make this raft, right?
Yes.
So that's the first part of a puzzle. The
Yep.
other part of a puzzle that's like I'm gonna expand later on, that's annoying me, is that I
Okay.
need to have Beep Boop in this puzzle, right?
Okay.
And Beep Boop, what does he do? He has little fire. He's like
Okay.
a portable lighter that can read stuff for you, right?
Okay.
So unless you like, if you put him on, he'd better burn something, or else he doesn't have any function. That makes sense.
Okay.
I haven't thought of anything that you need burning, and also it's because you need to get like basically vines and logs to make the raft, and these are pretty flammable. So you wouldn't want him to like burn a forest down or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other part I'm very confused about is that even if you do get Bebop, in the next puzzle you and it's not a puzzle, it's the action puzzle where you basically use Bebop as a spoiler. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep. No, I know what you're talking about. You don't
Yeah.
need to say it. It's fine.
Yeah, okay. So how am I gonna show this and be part of a puzzle? Unless I do not show this and I show this in like a cutscene right before. Does it make sense?
Okay.
So that's my second part. Like I'm trying to balance everything. Like how do you make a raft? Use the robot and then show that the robot. Because if the robot like gets like this version of the power up we need, then he needs to like there might be a puzzle where he like needs not just like his little fire but a lot of fire. Make sense?
Okay. Hmm.
But the only thing I can think of is like boiling water or something. Like I can't think of anything that would require so much heat. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Nothing. You melt something. I don't even know what you can melt in the jungle.
Hmm.
So it's tough. Can he solder stuff together like a soldering iron? I mean, yeah, but there's no iron because it's the prehistoric ages, right?
That you don't need.
Um,
Oh, I guess you mean metal.
yeah, I think so. Okay, so let's forget about the robot for now. I just mentioned it. Um, so let's assume that the puzzle is about making raft, and that you need to get logs and vines and put them together, right?
Okay.
Good so far.
Yeah.
I had this idea to signpost this a little bit better, but I'm not sure if you like it. That perhaps when the Amazon is like stranded there, she finds like a half destroyed raft already, and some kind of skeleton. Like there was a previous villager there, or some kind of other human that
Mm-hmm.
died from something else, and the raft got destroyed. So basically, if you already have a raft there, you just need to like build up on it. Like there's something for the player to look at and be like, okay, this doesn't work. I need to make one. So you basically still need the vines and the logs, but you need to put them together on this destroyed structure.
Hmm.
If that makes sense. Would you be okay with that, or
Not massively. I feel like just because it's kind of weird. I feel like it's weird because it's prehistoric times, but then again, she's making a raft, so like it's not like it's a completely weird thing.
yeah?
Yeah, I don't know
But
why.
maybe like
Why?
you can show a little bit of history with like this person that died. Maybe there's some blood on the tree or something, or you know what I mean? Like there was,
Oh,
or maybe
okay.
it was a barbarian body, but I don't even know why they would be making rafts.
What's the purpose of this?
The purpose of what?
Of having a pre-made raft?
Well, because you signpost exactly the goal. Like you show the goal exactly to the player
Oh,
that
I don't
they
think you
what they
need to
need to
do that.
make.
I don't think you need to make it super easy. I don't
It's not
think
super
it's
easy. It's
super
just like
hard.
that you need to know what your goal is. And right now, if it's like iffy that you have to make a raft,
I don't think it's iffy though.
why?
We
What's
talked about
your
this last time on stream. If you can see, you need
what
to
was?
get some to the other side of the lake. You can't get through the water because there's like dangerous sea monsters, water dinosaurs in the water. Um, and you can see that there's like stick like poles of wood around that you could use. I think is pretty clear that you would be trying to put them together to make something to get across the water.
I don't know if it's clear.
I
Like
think
this,
it would
you
be
have to
clear
remember there's no
enough.
dialogue. What are your hints? Is there like any animation? And also, if you have to, you don't make the raft to cross because they're dinosaurs. You make it to cross because you can't swim over there because it's
Why
far
can't you
away.
swim? You can swim. Like to survive down a river. I reckon
Yeah, but
making it
she
out that
fell in the
the
river. She just managed to survive barely, and she got help.
but you could totally swim across. I think something making it look seem too dangerous to swim across would make sense. Hi, Vortex. What are we missing? Blah, 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 blah.
Huh?
Melt hardened tree sap into a sticky goop. Yeah, I was thinking tree sap or like beeswax. No, beeswax is probably already waxy, isn't it? You don't have to melt that. Um, hardened tree sap is kind of hard to portray in our resolution, but maybe. Um, rafts are definitely prehistoric. The archaeology of Polynesian rafts is incredibly impressive. Yeah, Costas did a lot of like looking at old rafts. Imagine literally guessing to Hawaii in prehistory from Asia. Insane. That was 100,000 years ago. They were like 40 feet closer together at that point. True. Um,
Uh,
so
but
not
I
as
think you
impressive.
were. I think
Hello.
you're making the raft because like there's a Spinosaurus in the water. Like evidently the Spinosaurus can kill you even when you have a raft. So that's not like I think she completely doesn't know that there's the big dinosaur in the water.
Then why wouldn't she swim? I feel like something needs to say why she wouldn't swim across.
I think because it's like a gigantic body of water that you can only cross with like
You can swim. Why can't you swim? It's not the ocean.
because it's like I don't know. I mean, there's also dinosaurs as an issue, but I wouldn't like just. I mean, doesn't anyone feel safer just having a boat instead of like just going in the open water of like a dinosaur infested land?
Yeah, you just brought the dinosaurs into it again. Before you said it wasn't because of the dinosaurs.
Well, I mean, you can also die from drowning, but you can die from other things too, I guess. Um, but anyway, like how I don't know if it would be clear for the player to like okay, so they're in front of a body of water and they can see far away the village, and then they're like, huh, what is my hint for like needing to like they just walk around and then you see trees anyway, so you don't assume that like oh there are trees, maybe I can use this as parts for a raft. Like it's not clear that you need to make a raft. That's why I'm afraid of.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. About it being because the water's dangerous, but Costas reckons that wouldn't be enough of a reason to not swim. To not swim? To make a raft, I guess.
Also, yeah, the issue is like how do you know you won't need to make a raft? Because it's like the items you need to make a raft, if you don't know you need to make a raft, it's basically a jungle. It's trees and vines. So how do you know like if you're picking up a vine, you're like what the
It's
I
the
don't know.
perfect environment to make a raft.
It's a perfect environment to pick up a vine, but how would you know that this is like
Because it's a
a
point and click
clean.
adventure game. You've got a body
But
of
that is my
water.
point about having an already a raft there, I
I
guess.
don't know, that's just like personally babying the player and like belittling them to some degree, I feel like. Unless it
But
served
you don't
more of
pick
a
up the raft and
purpose.
use it. It's like you still need to make the items. You still need to pick up the vines and you still need to pick up the logs, and those are like hard puzzles to figure out how to pick them up. But now you know that you need to pick up those items. Because like if you ever have destroyed draft, you probably have like what, two logs? These are not enough at all. And so you just see a hint of what you need to make. It's like 10% there of a raft and you need to make the 90% instead of having nothing and not being sure what you need to do. That's the idea. Everyone has to remember we don't have any dialogue in the game. We need to like clear we need to make the goal as clear as possible.
Yeah, I like that, Devo. All pouty.
Could you ever swim
What?
out but then
What's
come back exhausted?
what's too obvious, Vortex?
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think it's that cryptic when you have a massive body of water. But yeah, like adding that, so
If you're
swimming
the
out of
player,
it.
Sarah, if you're the player and you have a massive body of water, and then you just walk around the jungle, how do you know what your goal is? Even
Because
if
you're making
you
it clear. You told me that you were gonna show the village in the distance or something like that. I was suggesting a pan across or something to make it clear there's something there that you need to get to. Some
I'm
sort
not
of.
sure how this pan works because I'm not in your head though, so
I'm
I
not
don't
in. I'm not
understand
in your
this
head.
pan.
Okay, I'm just gonna animate. This is so frustrating me.
No, it's frustrating you. We have to talk about this.
No, not now, cause like I need to animate. Like I'm animating or we're just chatting.
I mean, that's the point of this. Prototype and test it with players. Yeah, that's a good idea, but I need to make the puzzle first. I don't have a puzzle right now. Oh, why? I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do though if I don't move from this.
Well, what is your idea for the beginning of the scene?
Um,
Because that's where you tell the player what to do, or like, more like the direction and where they're meant to be going of what happens next.
well, right now I'm assuming that it's probably like a 2 or 3 room puzzle, and right before you just fell from like the mountain and pterodactyls attacking you. So it's probably you're the Amazon and you're probably like hanging from something and you fall down a tree into like this kind of jungly place. So you're there, and then you walk and you find yourself to a shore and you see the far distance like the island thingy. And my idea was that maybe you find remnants of a raft and it's like a dead person, and then you're like, hmm.
So if you
And then you
see,
kind of like
continue.
you can either do this, or another idea I had was maybe you can find like some easy logs in the beats and like a couple of pieces of vine, and you can like begin to make a raft. But then you find out that you only have like a tiny amount of um, a tiny portion of the raft, basically. So you can make it. So that's another way to give a hint that I'm making a raft, but I need more stuff. And then the other logs and vines are way harder to get than these ones that were hanging around.
So if you see the village in the distance, there it is. There's your reason for where you need to go next. You need
Yeah,
to
it
cross
is,
the water.
but like
You need to
we
make
agree
something
with
to
that.
cross the water. Very simply, the first thing that person would think of is to make a raft. Like in most games, like that's the thing that you use to cross water when you just have nature around you and like no technology.
Yeah, see that where we disagree is like I don't think it's 100%
Well,
clear
what would
that a
you?
raft is what you need to make.
Okay, what would you
It's one of
think?
the possible ideas,
What
but
would
if
you
you have
think?
like an infinity of ideas, then how would you know? Because it's an adventure game, it's not like
What would you
that clear
think?
of a goal.
Put yourself in the situation of the player. What would you think?
I would just start exploring stuff, but I would like to help the player a little bit and be like, you know, these logs, you need them because they you need to do something. I don't want the people to pick up logs and pick up vines and be like, how the fuck did I know I was making a raft? That's what I want to avoid.
They're not gonna. What do you guys think? Like, do you not think that it's super logical that you have to make something or you need to get to the other side of the river? Like, what would you guys do if you're in nature and there are logs and there are vines around that you can interact with? Like, what would you think you'd need to do?
And what Davor suggested earlier that you when if you try to swim and then you come back, that might be a hint
You have to make a raft out of
idea.
garbage that is protected with inflatable sex dolls to get to a dangerous island.
You could just have a broken raft. That was my suggestion because a broken raft implies you need a raft.
See that the I think more so the problem is like is as the player, are you happy to just completely abandon the spaceman?
Um, that's another issue, but I mean,
Because in my eyes, if I was in that situation as the player, more so I would be thinking I'm trying to find a way to rescue the spaceman or to get to him.
but you don't know where they are. The only hint you have is a little robot, I guess. No, you don't abandon the people. Yeah, Vortex Prime, in order to prototype an adventure game, you need to make the puzzle first, then play the puzzle, and then see if the puzzle works. Like, it's not like we have physics simulations, like, to play around with stuff. The spaceman is at the bottom of the lake at the same time, solving another puzzle. Dinocrocs. So even if we get rid of this idea and we solved it, then the idea is that I was thinking of two different puzzles: one where you need to find the logs, and one where you need to find the vines, right? That you can possibly solve at the same time. Are you listening to me?
Sorry, you're talking to me?
Yes.
Uh, yeah.
So if you, let's say we solve this and you need to make the raft, which you need to make the raft anyway. So you need to pick up vines and you need to pick up logs, and these are like your two objectives, let's say, right?
Okay.
Um, I was thinking that maybe the vines are like there's a lot of them, but they're hanging over some kind of like tiny lake or some river, some body of water that's full of like piranhas or something. That makes sense. So you can't really like go under them and grab them. Does it make sense?
Sure.
So maybe you need to like distract the piranhas to go need something else while you sneak in and get them. And then for the logs, I will probably have to do with a big dino helping you to like um, cut them down,
Knock them down, yeah.
knock them down. So I was having this Triceratops looking dinosaur. But how the hell would you make him like go through trees and break them?
Make him
Or
charge
like
at you because you've
smear
got his
fruit juice on
baby.
it and it just huh? I was
What are you
thinking that
doing?
maybe if you have like a big Chasmosaurus looking Triceratops dino because it's a herbivore, we can use it as like a big cow and be like kind of friendly and you can pet it and it just like likes yummy treats. So you have one puzzle where you don't dinosaurs are not a danger to you 100%.
Oh, shit. Sorry. I forgot to take my tea out. Um, I don't know about that. I guess it's a different day and age. Humans wouldn't have caused that much shit to like make herbivores scared of them. Um,
Yeah, I mean we
but
can
I
have a
thought you were gonna
friendly
have.
Triceratops
I thought you
thingy.
were gonna have a baby dinosaur because like
I mean that was an idea, I
I
guess.
thought that was your way of getting it to be angry. I just need to let it cut out.
But if you don't make it angry, then you just feed it food and then it falls on the. You make it go to the logs and you know no kitty don't leave as they were.
Kitty did leave. Yeah, so wait, what were you saying? You didn't want the baby?
That if we don't have to, like, we could make one puzzle where you don't piss off dinosaurs or they don't want to eat you, and you kind of like lure them with food and they help. That was one of the ideas.
But why would he run with that much force if it's not anger or
Yeah,
defense?
they wouldn't. They would probably have to. I was thinking you might lure them with fruit or something, and then maybe I don't know. They're so clumsy and heavy that they manage to go through this point and then break the trees.
I think it would have to be quite with a lot of force though, like a charging.
Yeah, or is Deluxe to scare it or like let some bees loose or something crazy. But I don't. I feel bad for the poor dino if it doesn't do anything to you.
Yeah. Did you answer Vortex when you said what dino? It's a what do
Oh,
you
it's
call
a
it? Cas.
Casmosaurus.
It's basically a T Rex. A T Rex. Oh my god, a
What? A T
Triceratops.
Rex?
A Triceratops. It's very similar to a Triceratops.
It's not a
Glad we
carnivore. It's a
saved
herbivore.
Costas from drowning stream. Yep, he's no longer drowning. Yeah, it's not a carnivore, it's a herbivore.
Do you understand any of my problems now, Sarah?
Sure.
Like what the fuck do we do with people in this puzzle?
I don't know, but I don't think that's quite. Uh, I don't know.
Alexis says can't think of any reason why Sarah might have T-Rex on the brain.
Oh, right. Yeah. It's a toothless T Rex.
Yeah, I've been banging my head for 3 days
So
now
the
trying to solve
puzzle
this bullshit.
doesn't have both characters. So basically, this is at the. So in the trailer, you see the spaceman and the Amazon on a pterodactyl or pterodon. Was it not called a pterodactyl? Was that what we were told? I can't remember. Anyways, and they both fall. And at that point, we're thinking of having a. You can choose which character to play next. So Spaceman falls into the water, which is what Carsus was doing, designing the puzzles for in the last few streams. Well, not the last one, the one before. And the Amazon is on like the shore of the lake. So the Spaceman needs to escape the lake, like to get back out of the water. And when the Spaceman comes out, do they come out onto the shore? Does he come out onto the
Yes.
shore? Okay. So the Amazon builds a raft, and then what? Does it just like fade into like go into the spaceman? If we haven't done the spaceman yet, and if you have done the spaceman's, but yeah, how do you connect the two? Maybe we don't worry about that right now. Yeah, spaceman's underwater, Amazon's on the shore of the lake. So they're two totally separate puzzle areas in a sense, and then they join together at the end. But the
Yeah.
Amazon has beep boop.
Yes.
Yeah, the spaceman's walking around underwater. And there's a big dinosaur
Yes.
also stopping him from getting back up to the top.
Yeah, it's a big Spinosaurus, and you have to trap the Spinosaurus somehow and escape because it won't let you get out. And you're hiding in underwater caves. So meanwhile, she doesn't know what happened to him, but she needs to make a raft and go. And then they reunite. They're reunited, and they use the raft together.
Beep boop equals spaceman. Beep boop spaceman's droid
right?
friend.
Yes.
Friend. So you need to establish what the Amazon needs to do at the start, which is to, I guess, ditch the spaceman and go to the village. um,
I mean, she could be like confused, look around, and be like, ah, just like shout, and then be like, oh no. But then she needs to like the next logical step is like, what the fuck do I do? I need to go back to my village.
well, I, hmm.
Like we can
Oh, the
show that
exclamation
she
mark was there for a reason. Okay, sorry. Yeah, sorry. What were you saying?
um we can show a little bit of a cutscene where she's concerned with the spaceman, but it needs to continue with her life, right? She needs to save her village.
Yeah.
She doesn't have any clue where the spaceman is,
So you
other than
need to
people.
establish that you need to get across the river. Um, so the plan is to make a raft, and also you need Beep Boop to basically he can has a little mini flamethrower thing, but we need to show that he can basically create a much stronger flame. So need a reason for that. Oh no, not a reason. Yeah, a reason to use that basically, because that's going to be used in the next section. So we want to.
Unless again, we can also do a thing where we can make Bebop
Oh
malfunction
no.
because he fell from the sky, so he possibly could not be working 100% right now.
Oh yeah, he can't do small flames now. He can only do the big flames.
You think?
Yeah,
But
I think that's a good idea.
perhaps we also need to show that his yellow little stone that he has in his body has been separated from him, and you need to put it back.
But that means he
It's
has
a
enough
little bit unstable now.
power.
Hmm?
Wait, oh wait, hold on. You're saying that the crystal in his body is no longer in his body. Is that what you said?
Perhaps not.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait, perhaps not. Perhaps not that. Wait, where's the crystal?
there's a tiny crystal in his body that
So
we
it's in his
established that.
body.
Yes, that's where we put it in chapter 2.
Okay, so what were you saying about it not being in his body?
That maybe it's out of his body,
Well,
and then the
that's
Amazon can see that, and then she also finds the Bebop, and he's lifeless, and then she puts them two together, and he comes back.
what's the point of that? Just to add some like
Because
character to it.
of a little spoiler that happens later on. Wait, you type.
Type it to me because I don't understand. How strong a flamethrower are we talking about? Well, it's so you can use it like basically a lighter, a big-ish
It
lighter
used to
at the
be
at the
that strong.
start. That's like the normal mode. But when you like supercharge him, basically, how big of a flame? Like an actual flamethrower, right? Like pretty strong. Yeah, but why is she putting the crystal in him now?
Because he doesn't function without the crystal. We need to remind people, maybe?
I don't think it
No?
needs to be reminded. I think the first time made sense. I don't think it needs to be done again. Unless it's just a character building thing and sort of like to put a little bit of emotion where she thinks that it's dead. Because she doesn't know that he needs the crystal to work.
He does.
Does
He
she?
does. Because I wrote a cutscene earlier on.
See, I don't know
When
this.
the Amazon and the spaceman communicate with each other for the first time, that he has to show her. He shows her the crystal inside Bebop in order to make the connection that his crystal is missing, and she is like, "Oh, this crystal, that's a in my village. So she points at the village, so they can
Oh,
like
okay.
communicate through
So
that.
then I don't think it's
So she does
necessary.
know that Bebop has a crystal inside of him.
Okay. It's definitely not necessary. I
It is
reckon.
not, but wait,
You're typing.
yeah.
Because the fact that we established it already in a chat to 2 chapters previous. Oh, did you type something? Sorry. Do I not have this frame? Was it that frame? No. Maybe. Blah 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 blah. I was about to read it out loud. Yeah, sure, but I don't think putting the crystal back into him adds anything to that other than no, it doesn't add anything, especially if she knows about the crystal already. I think it's fine for him to have
Unless
it
unless
in
he
him
needs
already,
to, unless
but
unless he finds out that if she keeps like manipulating a crystal, then he becomes more powerful slash unstable.
okay. I think that she he starts the cutscene. Why would he fall out of the sky after her? I was gonna say it starts with her. She's fallen into the water, or whatever, right, from the sky, and she comes out of the
Yeah.
water, and then Beat Boot falls out of the sky. What's wrong? Why
She
did
hasn't
she?
fallen from to the water; she's fallen on the island. But okay.
No, I'm saying she's fallen into the water on the shore. Is what I just said. And
Okay.
she comes out of the water, so she's not properly in the water. It's just on the shore, right? Just to sort of, she's not fallen straight onto the ground and died. She's fallen onto the water, into the water,
Well, I mean, she falls
and
through
she
the
comes
trees.
out.
It
She
didn't
comes
die
out.
technically, but yeah.
She comes out and sort of like shakes herself off, and then Beep Boop, you like hear a noise of him falling, and he falls out of the sky onto the ground and hits with like a loud bang, and that causes him to be unstable, and he's shaking and like going crazy with sparks and stuff like that, and then his like flamethrower is just like malfunctioning, and she needs to stop that perhaps. That shows that it's then you kind of need to use it again where you can. No, I don't know. That shows it having a stronger flame, I reckon.
So your puzzle is to stop him from flamethrowering everything
Yeah.
by taking the crystal out.
No. Well. Yeah. How do you reset it once it's gone off?
I kind of like had this
Drench
idea,
him in
but then
water.
it evaded me that maybe Weebub was part of the problem. That yeah, he was like
What? He's not a
flamethrowering in
problem.
your path. Well, he's
Yeah.
malfunctioning and he's like flaming stuff, and you're like, I better stop this because I can't continue on with looking for my raft.
Yeah,
So
so in that situation, what I said, it would basically be stopping you going onto the island or like go further onto the island.
yeah,
So you'd have to like it probably do a not too difficult puzzle to stop him, either drenching him in water somehow, or I don't know what else.
no, you want to kill more people.
I'm not gonna kill
But
him.
it's just like drenching him in water. It's just imagine like plugging his face in there. It's like, shh, calm down, people. Um, and then even when she can put him out, and then probably when
I like.
the spaceman can like sort of fix it later on, so it's at least a little bit functioning.
Okay, so by your way of fixing it the Amazon's way of fixing it is to take the crystal out because she can't fix it. Is that what you mean? And then when the spaceman comes back, he's able to fix him properly.
Something like that, but
Or
even
you
then,
just
not super properly.
or you just stick the crystal back in him and he goes super continues to malfunction.
yeah.
Yeah. So you
What
don't
if you
really.
pause this by
Oh,
putting the crystal in, and then he starts flaming everything.
also,
And then you're like,
I,
holy
I
shit.
like what Davo says. Could the big fire scare away a dino? So like the little small flame, but this means that he had the small flame to start with, which I don't think we should do. But maybe if he like use the small flame and it doesn't scare the dinosaur loads, he gets a little bit scared, but like not massively. And then if you do like the massive like flame, he like gets a massive. This poor dinosaur gets like a massive fright and goes charging off it back into the forest and knocks down the trees. And then the tree falls into perfectly sized logs
like Minecraft. Um, Wait, I
and
got
some
confused
saplings fall.
because you solved two puzzles in one time, if I understood correctly.
Wait, what? Tell me
So
what you
what? You
mean.
solve Boop's malfunctioning and how to get the logs in the same time? Like, did Boop create a problem or help to fix it?
Okay. Boop, beep, boop. Creates the problem of stopping you from getting further onto the island because he's proper malfunctioning and probably his flames in your direction or all over the place. So you have to stop that. Maybe throwing water on him. I can't think of what else you do other than that. Will kind of make him lose energy and stuff, but it's not like enough time for you to take the crystal out, so that it kind of powers him down.
I also like the idea that by
Then,
accident you basically put him together, and when you put him together, he becomes insane, and then you're like, oh shit, I need to fix this now.
huh? Wait,
Like
what?
maybe, that's just an idea. But what if you if you find Beep Boop like with his yellow stone removed, and
Yeah.
then you put it back together, and that's what caused the problem. But if the players don't do that, that means that they don't have a puzzle. So that's kind of a trick.
If they don't do that, they don't have a puzzle. What would the puzzle be that they don't have?
That it's like the puzzle is stop people from burning stuff and blocking
Oh,
the way.
right. Might not be necessary to have that puzzle. I mean, so
Yeah, okay. It's
you,
just an
you you
idea.
can. So what you say is he falls down to the ground and he looks a bit damaged, right? And the crystal has fallen out. So you put the crystal back in, and then he's
Yeah.
like malfunctions and has like a massive flame. So then you can quickly take it out again, and you can put it back in when you wanted to scare the dinosaur into the trees. I don't know why you'd think to do that though.
The people?
Why you'd think to use Beep Boop to scare the dinosaur? That's a bit of a weird thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Unless
saying. That
unless like Beep Boop has left like a stick flaming on the ground, and you use that to the dinosaur, and it scares him, but not enough. So then you can think to use the crystal and Beep Boop for a bigger flame. No, because you could just like set things on fire with the stick. I don't know. Fallen trees could just be behind the dino. Oh, and you need to get the dinosaur out of the way. Because the dinosaur is the one who could be blocking your path. That's true.
it could be, but you also probably need the dinosaur to fall on the branches, to fall on the logs to. Yeah, I'm not sure. Give me a second to think.
Hmm. 60.
Mm. So the first part is get people to stop burning stuff. Yeah, I'm just wondering if if there's a way to combine those two puzzles, I guess, and not just have like Beep Boop as a completely separate puzzle. So then I guess you never put Beep Boop together because you're gonna burn stuff and he's unstable.
Did you not like what I said then?
No, wait, did I
Of
misunderstand
using.
what you said?
So, I mean, it's not fully thought through, but like, I was saying that you try fixing Beep Boop he's a super big flamethrower thing, so you take the crystal back out, but you can use him again to scare it off the dinosaur into the trees to break the trees down. So it's a matter of just like putting the what do you call it, the crystal in and taking it out again. Like you're in control because you're holding him, I guess,
Um,
faced away from you.
but in the first place, you weren't in control. But is it
What's the
like
first
so?
place?
Like the first time you see Bebop, he's just like spitting fire
Okay,
everywhere,
so
and
it
just like
depends because I thought at some point you said that that V-Boot falls down and the crystal's not in him, so it's the Amazon trying to fix him. That when she puts the crystal in, she sees that he's malfunctioning.
yeah. My idea was also that perhaps in another scenario,
Okay.
the Amazon finds Bebop and he's already out of control and he's like
Yeah.
burning everything,
Yeah, that was the
and
original one.
he's blocking the way.
Yeah.
So that was your initial
So
plan.
that was
So
the
the first
initial
part
one.
of a
Yeah.
puzzle was like let's make Bebop not be like how was chapter 2 with this crazy flamethrower thing kind of.
Say that again. How?
Remember chapter 2 with a space pod with a crazy flamethrower?
Yes. Yes. That's
Something
how I
like
was
that. But
imagining it. Yeah.
yeah, okay. So it needs to be you need to like takes a few steps to solve this, not like just kick the crystal and we're done, right?
Yeah. If you want to go with that scenario.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My idea would be to do that, and then like the problem with that is like after you do the after you if you want to reuse Bebop and scare something with a fire,
Yeah.
it has to be easier now to do that.
Yeah.
But it can be. Does it make sense? So maybe you solve the first complicated puzzle, and then you kind of like have Bebop under control, but you can still use him for as a
Yeah. Because
flamethrower.
basically, uh, maybe he, when facing the screen, he'll wave his like arm. I guess it's just his arm, isn't it? It's not a pipe. Left and right. So if you're holding him facing away from you, it would be doing it left and right,
You
like not.
you would have like
Oh,
a
oh,
portable
he does
flamethrower.
it. He does it straight in front of him, and in the situation when he first falls, he's doing it straight at you, which is the reason why you can't get past, I guess. So if you're holding him and doing it, then you'd be able to control where the flame went. But in the first situation, you can't hold him obviously because he's between you and the rest of the island.
I
Is that
have another
making
idea.
sense? Yep.
So the first time he's a uncontrollable flamethrower, and then you take out the rock somehow, like with a couple of puzzle making stuff, and he unblocks your path. So you pick up Bebop, and then maybe you lose the yellow stone as part of a puzzle. So unless you reclaim the yellow stone, you can use Bebop again as a flamethrower to like scare the big dino. That makes sense.
Okay, how did
Because
you
my
lose it?
problem was that if you pick up Bebop and the crystal, then you have like a really easy solution to like scare the dino as a flamethrower.
Okay.
Does it make sense? But
Kinda.
is this getting too complicated now?
Mm, I don't know that it's too easy. I mean, because the solution's right in your hands, I guess it would be easy if you thought to do it. I don't know. Yeah.
Use the bathroom. Be right back.
Okay.
Bring the crystalline crystal in.
Mm, I was hoping to finish this animation today, or like the main part of it, but I don't know that I will now.
Back.
Welcome back. Oh yeah, Kostas wanted me to tell you guys about a friend that visited yesterday, right?
Did you?
Hmm? What did you say?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So yesterday I had work and I was getting ready in the morning went to my mirror to put some makeup on. And then, wait, I've lost my desktop. Let me find it. I was looking in the mirror and I saw this. There we go. Let's chuck it on stream. Yep, this little fella sitting on top of this big fella sitting on top of my mirror. It looks smaller in the photo, but it was, if the Sarah in the mirror was dead, imagine. Yeah, it was. I wasn't in the mirror, on top of the mirror. It was this like massive spider. Not a cutie. Not a cutie.
It's not a cutie.
It looks so much smaller in the photo than it did in real life, though. It was a massive thing. Yeah, so we took the mirror outside and like shoved him off. But yeah.
Hey, monster. You break the mirror in its face.
I don't know what kind of spider it is. I think it's a giant house spider. It's a good name for it. But yeah.
Oh, house.
You what?
Be a house spider. More like a horror house spider.
Because we've had them in the house before. Like they're not as common as the normal house spiders. But that guy, the chunky one, we've had some ones like that before. Just not in the bedroom. Doesn't belong there. It doesn't belong in the house, and full stop. Like, I didn't want it outside. Oh, but it scared the living shit out of me. Like, I actually, like, let out it wasn't a scream, it was like a yell of fear or something like that. I don't know what you'd call it.
It was like a yellow fear.
You'd rather have a spider surprise than a giant buzzing beetle near my ear. How would you like a spider in your ear? That happened to me.
What's the point?
Did you not know that?
No.
I was sleeping the one day and the window was open and I felt something on my face. A yelp? Yeah, maybe a yelp. I felt something on my face and I brushed it away, half asleep. And I was lying on my side. What I had done was I brushed it into my ear. And I freaked out. I managed to keep calm enough for someone to take it out with like a pencil or something like that. But yeah, this little tiny spider was just sitting in my ear. And it was so loud, because obviously it's right by your eardrum, I guess. And you can hear everything. And that for weeks or months after that, every time I just like shiver, because I would just remember the sound and like of something moving around in my ear. It was horrible. That was like, yeah, one of the worst experiences. Sounds like something that crawls out of dead mirror. It was horrible. Yeah, nothing like the spider in my ear. That was... Ugh. I think Costas would just drop dead if that happened to him.
Yeah, but would take a gun and shoot my head.
Oh, jeez.
Just to be sure that I wouldn't endure this anymore.
I've had a spider walk across my face before as well. In Namibia. Not pleasant, but it's fine if it just stays out of my ear. But yeah, I hate things buzzing near my... Not beetles, but like just bees and flies and wasps and all that. There's just so many of them. Only thing walking across my face is kittens while I'm trying to sleep. It's so cute.
And then get what all the buzz is about.
Is that instead of fuss? Or do people actually say that?
What all the buzz is about?
Mm-hmm.
Did people say that?
People say that.
Yes.
It's not what the fuss is about. They also say what the buzz is about.
Yeah, isn't the
Okay.
buzz like slang for like things being told? That's not a bad problem to have.
Well,
Assuming you're talking about cats and the...
yeah. I'd love to have that
I see.
problem. Kittens walking across my face while I'm trying to
I
sleep.
think it's coffee time for me, and I'm going to order one.
Do they deliver it to you?
Yeah.
Do they pay? Do you have to pay a delivery charge for that?
No.
What is her feet doing in this picture? Seriously, they'll deliver it for free?
Yeah,
Is
but I
it
can give
is it
them.
close?
I'm gonna give a tip though. So,
Is it close? Why? Is that why?
yeah, it's like super close.
Okay, okay. I mean, I'm
Well,
guessing.
like, here's the tip for you. Next time, bring it faster. Do you like my tip? It does have a minimum charge though.
Of how much?
€3,
How
and
much
a
is
coffee
the
costs.
coffee?
Huh?
How much is the coffee?
Well, I mean, I'm getting proper espresso is a double portion, so I'm getting double that. So I'm getting a big coffee, which is
And
two
then it'll.
fifty.
Okay, so then what are you
Oh
buying
wait,
with it?
oh two is the minimum one, not three. So that's great.
So that's, yeah, okay.
€2 is the minimum
That's
one.
crazy. €2 minimum purchase and free delivery.
Here, have 50 cents.
Yeah, Dave, I don't understand. But I mean, I guess some coffees are fancy and it's hard to make.
That's not fancy. That's just a Freddo
No,
espresso.
but Dave was
But
saying, how does delivered coffee make more sense than just making it? Also, freaking
well, one
plastic.
of it. How does making pizza make more sense than getting it delivered? Isn't it exactly the same?
No, it's not.
Yes,
Coffee
it
is
is.
so much less
That's for
effort
anything.
than making a pizza.
Not cold coffee. That's not the easy to make.
It's
I mean, it
it's you're
is and it
saying it's
isn't. I,
harder than making pizza dough, letting it rise for ages, kneading it for ages.
first of all, you don't have the same quality of
Yeah, that's what I
coffee.
mean. That's what
Like
I mean
they have
by
coffee beans and a
okay.
grinder and all
Yeah,
that. Like I
yeah.
just have like either instant coffee or I have like I guess grinded coffee that
Right. Phil.
I first need to boil. Then I need to like mix it with a little mixer
Plunger thing.
thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then add like a lot of ice cubes, and even then it's half decent. Pizza's not the same at all. Exactly, it's the perfect example.
If you're willing to pay for it, it's
Why would
fine.
you
It's just
make
for me,
something
the amount of
if
plastics
why would you get something
frustrating.
delivered if you can make it? Isn't that the point?
Y- Yeah, no, I get it. It's also if you can afford it, then why not? But like
One sec. There's the
it's the amount of plastic waste that annoys me with it. Like how he just like says it's like pizza. Yeah, making pizza is an event. Oh, nice. You should get tell Costas to get a fancy coffee machine. Her clothes are so way too difficult to draw. Like, what is this? Hmm.
yeah, that clearly wasn't a coffee.
I was gonna say that'd be really quick.
It was it's a a bike backlight that I ordered because
Oh,
mine
okay.
was really shitty and I don't want to die in the street at the night. We have sweet coffee machine.
Um,
Also makes cold brew for your ground beans. That's cool.
we had a lot of recyclable slash compostable stuff for our wedding that ended up being more environmentally friendly by cancelling for COVID.
Oh, that sucks and
Yeah.
doesn't like it at the same time.
Yeah,
It's
but
enjoy your wedding, but
good on you for
also
going for compostable stuff.
okay. Apparently that's the light.
Okay.
Doesn't look like much. I guess they're right. It is pretty light. How was that, huh?
Mm-mm.
This is a light joke here for you.
Yeah, he made it, and sadly, I had to admit it. He made a good.
Oh, did
He
you
made
repeat
a
my
good.
joke?
No, I didn't. He made a good joke the other day of in relation to my
Yes, please
spider
repeat it for
situation.
everyone.
I'm not saying it. You can say it.
Sarah liked my joke because she showed the nice spider. Um, wait, she showed the nice spider that was there, on her wardrobe, and I said that I wouldn't have thought she would have spiders at her house because the web is always unstable.
Yeah.
How is it not a pun, Digor? There's a light and there's light,
I,
and it's pretty light. See, one is
my,
a
my
light,
my
one
web
is
was
light
definitely
in weight.
unstable right
When
now.
you explain things.
You said that, and then it started
Pretty global.
lagging because it's gone into the red for a bit. I think it's fine now.
We heard my pun. You okay? You misheard.
It's not a pun. It's not an anything. I like it.
That was.
Yeah. Sadly.
Oh, okay. It looks tiny. How do you clutch it and stuff?
Hey, what? Did I not draw the rest of her leg?
Yay!
Weird.
Hi
Okay, yeah,
guys,
don't do
look, it's
that.
light.
Don't do that. You can put some epileptic
What?
warning on or something. Stop it.
Wow, there's a lot of functions. Okay. Are you doing this right now? Keep it pressed. Yay! What's this? What's that?
She's like sitting in the tooth. What? Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I didn't know what you were talking about. Like, not paying attention to what I'm drawing at all. Yeah, there's a tooth right in front, under her butt. So comfy.
Wait, what?
Huh? The Amazon, the way she's sitting. This is the worst freaking. I'm not having a go at your drawings, cause I told you not to redo it and make it look good. But look at this. The fuck is this Amazon doing?
What? It's just fine.
Where's the butt? Where's
Oh,
the
you mean my
body?
drawing? I was looking at
Yes.
yours, and I was like, yours is fine. Look, see, it just has a leg problem there. Okay.
No, where's her body? Like
I
you
don't
know.
know.
So,
Hey, I never claimed that was
oh,
good. Okay.
jeez. No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm not having to go at you. It's hilarious.
Okay. My light is pretty bright, and now I hopefully won't die. Now I also have an older light, so I can probably use both. One of them is flashing, the other one is making me extra red. I actually drive a lot of main street now.
Hey,
It's
I
like
got a
I
parcel
don't go
today
on.
too. Should I show mine
Huh?
off? I bought a guillotine.
Guillotine, like the one from the French Revolution. What do you mean?
Yeah, yeah.
What?
It's
What
a
for?
paper. It's for paper. So it has like a thing that comes down to cut paper. Straight. Makes sense?
Yeah, it does, but I need for the street stuff.
I haven't brought it on stream because it's massive. I mean, I
No.
can if you want. But I don't think I need to. A guillotine. Hopefully it works. Haven't unpacked it yet. I've always wanted one though. That was one of the things I've always wanted. Like some people
It's
always
but
wanted
weird.
a.
I haven't seen.
Huh? I'm not showing it. So and like people that like always have wanted a car. The like I don't know. There's like certain things you think of like that you've always wanted in your life. For me, it's always been a paper trimmer. I've always wanted one. The idea of like cutting
It's a paper
paper
trim.
straight sounds sounds really good to me.
Bad news. I can't find the two yet.
You can't find the two? Huh?
No, from the ones people started posting like their
Oh,
designs, and
tattoo. Flipping heck.
there was a guy who was like, "These are my available designs," and then like after 10 minutes, half of them were gone. So now I'm scared that I might be like, "Okay, I decided I like this one," and then it's gonna be gone.
Sounds like it if it sells out real
How
quick.
are people like that's my first one, so I'm like I need to think about this. But how are people like, yeah, fuck it, I'll have this one. It's how is it an impulse buy?
Yeah, I know. That's what I don't get.
But I've been thinking about this for like 3 years now. It's
I
not
mean, if
like
you know you want one and you really like the image drawing design,
yeah, I'll try to do
then
it as
it
well.
makes sense. But I wouldn't go for it.
I'll
Yeah,
send you these, which are the ones I like the most as designs, but I still don't know if I like any of them to have them.
I think you should like it a lot to want to have it, or to get something personal like Nathan is wanting to
Yeah, I
do.
could also do that. I think it's more of an excuse for me to just
Yeah,
have one
that
now because I've been paralyzed for ages.
paralyzed. The heck?
Huh?
Why are you paralyzed?
Because of like exactly what I want, and I need to find someone and talk about it and blah blah blah. It's all the process of like
Wait,
getting
what?
into it, I guess.
Why are you paralyzed? I don't understand. I don't. What do you mean
Because
by?
there's like an infinite amount of options.
Oh
There's
my
so
god.
many artists.
Oh
I
my
have to
god.
go to them, ask them, talk to them.
Oh, that's so horrible. It's hurting my eyes. What is that? Why is it like that?
I don't know if it's actually that kind of technique, but it's kind of
It's awful. Okay, I can't
this is
even.
blue and
Okay.
red. It's not like
It's
magic.
hurting my eyes. I need like 3D glasses or something. Okay, they're all
Yeah,
actually
exactly.
not so nice. Who's the woman?
She's from Pulp Fiction.
The fire is not so cool. Milkshakes wonky? Or is that just because
Yeah,
it's I don't know.
I kind of like.
Who's the man with the hat? Sorry guys, I'm like
He's he's
it's like some
uh
weird 3D effect or something.
he's from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. What's his name?
What's that?
Johnny Depp.
That's Johnny Depp?
The Terry Gilliam's movie.
Oof. I don't think I know it. Are you able to show everyone?
No, because I'm not sharing my screen.
Oh, well, okay, fine. You want me to stick it on my
Oh, maybe.
yeah, I can do that.
I'm saying these are the tattoo flash tattoos that I kind of liked, but I don't know if I want
Wait, is that
more.
what flash tattoo means? That
Yeah, it's like a
horrible
really simple
effect?
design that's mostly line art. Weirdly.
No, but like the
Hard to
weird
see.
horrible. Okay, everybody, I'm going to stick it on the screen. Careful of your eyes. I don't know why it hurts my eyes so much. I don't like it. Stick it on Costas. Oh, put it here, put it here, put it here. That's cool. I just stuck it straight on my screen. The cow one's kind of cute with the UFO. I don't know it's in relation to. But I still think it does hurt the eyes, doesn't it? I don't. It's horrible. Like, is that actually how it would be tattoos? It's like you're supposed to wear 3D glasses exactly. I don't like. Don't like it. You can stick it there for Costas. And I'll get rid of it when he comes back. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of the design. I'm not a fan of tattoos in general, but like if you were to get a tattoo, I feel like it should be something that has some kind of personal meaning or something to you. I don't know.
There we go.
It's on the screen for
Hurts
stream.
everyone's eyes.
Yes. Is that how it would actually be done?
I assume
It'd be like,
so.
"Oh,
I
you
don't
want to
know if
see
someone
my
just did the design. I don't know if someone like if they're supposed to do them in black and they just put it like to look cool there.
It doesn't look cool.
Um,
It'd be like, "Oh, you want to see my tattoo? You better get out your 3D glasses or you just carry some around with you."
I
Like that.
didn't mind. But let's forget the blue and black and the red thing, which
It's
I don't
hard.
really
It's
care
hard
about.
not
What about
to.
the designs themselves?
I said that the cow and the UFO one's cute. I don't know what it's referring to, if it's meant to refer to anything, or if it's literally just a cow and a
Oh,
UFO.
then do you know that they? I thought that was a
Something.
joke. It's like
Yeah, but you're talking about me. Of course, I don't know it.
no, I don't know. I always I think aren't there sightings of like UFOs somewhere and they pick up? I don't know. I just remember this as a classic
Oh,
cartoon thing of like UFOs picking up cows because they think they're most advanced creatures on Earth or something. Something
really?
weird like that.
That's the only one that I think looks alright, but I still think you should pick something that's a bit more uh, personal
I
to
mean, I like
you.
Mia and I like Rick, but
Who's
don't
Mia?
he's too dark. Mia is the girl from Pulp Fiction.
Oh, right, right. Yeah, she looks cool, but yeah. What's too dark?
The darkness of the hair,
Right.
or the other guy Rick, like his teeth are super weird with a red and
I don't
blue.
like the Rick one. I also
Yeah, the
hate
cow
The
is kind of cool,
Simpsons.
but I think it's too cute for me to have on me.
It is
If
kind of
that
cute,
makes
yeah.
sense.
I think you should have something like, oh, you should get Murray, the skull, tattooed on you. You should get LeChuck. That's why I
Murray
feel
is
like
cool
it should be
actually.
something that you pick, not something that some weird tattoo artist is like drawn for
Yeah, but
like,
also
I don't
like
know.
that's the issue because I don't want to go with to the two artists and be like that's what I want because like that's like you going to a commission to you as an artist and saying, "Hey, I want exactly this done." You know what I mean? Like you need to sort of respect the other guy who's like has their own artistic thing to do, and it feels like it needs to be a collaboration with them. If that makes sense.
Then sure, ask them to design something with something that you want.
Oh, you put it up there. Okay, you have it over my head. I see. Like sucks looking at these dinosaur glasses.
What? Sorry, that was really loud. I used to have dino themed 3D glasses. That's amazing. Oh,
Oh, I
I
see.
used to
Because
have.
it's sort of this
I
cool book from. Oh, I see.
wait.
Okay, that's a
I
cool
used to
book.
have. I used to have. They weren't amazing. They were just like your cardboard ones. But I used to have dinosaur ones too. From like I don't know if Vortex is still here because he'd remember it. I think they were dinosaur ones. There was some like dinosaur magazine we used to get, and then there was this in it was a British thing. In it as well, we had like a
In it.
model of a T Rex, but it. Oh no, actually we had the bones which were glow in the dark, and in each what do you call it issue of the magazine, you'd get like some of the bones, and you'd like slot it together like a puzzle, and it made this big 3D dinosaur T Rex. And then the bits of his like skin you'd get as well, which would like piece together like a puzzle as well around it, from what I remembered. I forgot about that dinosaur, yeah, magazine. I had a PC game in the mid 90s that was like a virtual 3D dino museum. That sounds cool. Found it. It was called Eyewitness Virtual Reality Dinosaur Hunter. What a name. If I were in the mood someone and they take off their t-shirt to reveal a Rick tattoo, I'd be like, pass the same.
Wait, let me show you the other designs that I don't like. Okay, there's one that looks really shitty. It looks like someone did a really bad Photoshop, and I'm really wondering how the fuck do they tattoo that? Because it definitely looks like clip art almost. How is this like?
Can you imagine
I
getting
can't
some like
imagine this
word
being.
art stuff? Ew. Can I just drag it? No, I can't.
Yeah, you can. Like that looks kind of like bad Photoshop to me. I can't even imagine how they're gonna.
Uh,
I feel like I'm gonna miss all of them and not have any.
that's okay though. Like, don't rush just because it's a thing
Well,
and end up with a shit tattoo. So these are the ones
I mean,
that.
I'm not gonna have any of these, but I'm still waiting for the pizza guy.
Oh, what the heck? Football brain. Oh, jeez.
I mean, it's a cool idea, but it's shitty. Like it
It's
looks
not
like
a
clip
cool
art.
idea. Personally.
Okay, I are you ready for this? This is a post on Instagram by this artist guy who's preparing the pictures that he's gonna post and have available, right?
Okay.
Do you see a slice of pizza somewhere there?
Yes.
That's the one I liked.
Oh. Okay.
That looks cool, doesn't it?
Yeah, if you
From
want
far
to
away.
be that guy with pizza on your arm.
What? Why is it on my arm, first of all? And
I don't
why
know
is
where
it
you planning to put on your forehead.
my mouth, my tongue?
God damn
Don't put
it.
shading on Simpsons characters. Yeah, also, it's not the shading. It's just like that. It looks
It's
like clip art. Why is there so many gradients? That's what pisses me off. I think.
maybe it comes out differently and
Um, I have an idea. What if I call the store because they haven't put out anything yet?
so Costas likes his pizza slice. The quality's probably not great.
No, you can't see it because it's an Instagram story. But this guy's
You
preparing
can,
these.
you can
There's
see
a
it
cool
there.
eyeball there. But this pizza slice looks cool. I would have that.
You
That
need a
reminds me of
dinosaur.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and stuff. Yeah, look, this pizza is full.
I mean, it's probably the best out of the ones you have shown so far.
Um, but yeah, I'm wondering if I should. Also, I was saying earlier when you were gone that there's this drawings I was showing you earlier from the hurt your eyes
Yeah.
and the shitty one you had up. Um, this place is 10 minutes away from my house. It's just discovered.
Mm-hmm.
Costas, you should get pun tattoos. Curtis Connor has a bunch of pun tattoos, like turtleneck tattoo, turtle on his neck. And he had the idea of
Forearm.
forearm tattoo. That sounds amazing. The turtleneck. Oh, but he's a comedian. He's not a tattoo artist, so he made these jokes. He made puns. Wait, he does have tattoos though. Yeah, okay,
Okay, I'm gonna remove this
that's
now.
what I might do then.
What? Get puns?
Oh no. Guys, I have a completely unrelated question. I have a Game Boy SP, right? And I've lost my charger. Is there a way to buy a charger? Just the charger. Or do I have to go like eBay and shit?
eBay? Can
Is
you
it
even?
only on eBay?
Can you even? Can
Never
you?
used eBay in my life.
Can you eBay in Greece?
Mm, probably.
I would. You know what? Literally search for the charger on Google in the shopping section on Google. Because no one can really answer unless they're in Greece. I feel like otherwise, if you'd be dumb if you're buying it from like America or something, and but like
Oh, okay.
paying a shit
There's
ton on postage.
okay. I found a Greek selling it at some place
There we go.
for 10 euros. Oh, plus 5 to deliver it. DS and Game Boy SP adapter. Oh, it's the same one?
Where
That was
have you?
easier
Have you
than that.
definitely lost it, or have you
Yeah, I
misplaced
mean, I've
it?
been looking at. I've been looking at it for years. Not looking at it, but I accepted years ago that I lost it because I
Okay,
tried looking for it everywhere.
it's not at home at your like parents' home,
Did we
old home.
swap? Did we
No,
swap SPs at some point?
no.
Did you have an SP?
I have an SB. I bought a second-hand one on eBay,
Okay.
but
Like
I've got
recently?
my own charger for it. Not recently. This is when I was still living with my grandmother. I have your games. Like I've got two of your games,
Yeah,
I
you
think.
do. Didn't you
Yeah.
have Zelda or something?
I have one Zelda and I have Warcraft, flipping heck. Wario 4?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
one of my favorites.
But I want to give them to you when I see you next. Like, obviously, I'm not going to post it because that's super unreliable.
Yep.
I just need to remember to next time I see you to bring it. And also maybe to play it before I see you because I haven't, yeah, finished it. But no, I wouldn't have, I never had your actual SP.
No, maybe I forgot my charger somewhere. I don't know.
Maybe. That kind of works. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Okay, so I'll consider calling the shop and saying if I can book with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know the weird thing though about this guy is
What?
tattoos don't look like those drawings he did.
What do you mean his tattoos don't look like the drawings he did?
They have kind of crazy colors, and these have none. So I'm wondering if he's gonna add any color to them eventually.
Um,
If it's a work in progress, that's what I'm wondering. Although to be fair, it's like pretty quick event. Like I don't know. I'll show you. Even though, like, even if that is his style, it's like better than I thought it would be. What I mean,
um, yeah.
so do you think he was gonna add color though?
That dog is so dumb.
To destroy your internet?
Maybe if that's like, yeah, maybe.
That was a picture. That wasn't a website.
Oh, but still, it has to load a picture. It's just not as bad as a website.
Oh, I need to remember to post this Molly walk cycle for the stream.
There we go. It's on your stream screen. Um, yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're gonna add color. Is that what all their tattoos look like?
Yes. They didn't have any black and white, but I'm wondering if they do black and white ones because they it saves them time for this event because they're gonna be around the clock.
Hmm.
I don't mind black and white. Hi Francisco, what's up?
I think black and white's better.
Yeah, same.
Hello. Also, I feel like color fades over time as well. Maybe.
I used to think that too, but I think they kind of like
Have they
it doesn't
fixed that?
apply 100% now. I think they
Is that a
discovered
thing of the
new ways
past?
to make it last for ages. As long as you like, take care of your stuff and put Santa in water and fuck up, I guess. Yeah, that's the very first summer that I didn't get sunburned because I actually put really strong
Good job.
anti-burn whatever lotion.
Invader
Wait,
Tamu. It's because he put a dot in there that it's thinks it's a website.
Oh,
Can you look up Madeline who Kama
why are
dot
you scared?
tattoo?
Oh, because you sent me an Instagram link. See, it looks cool. He's
Oh,
nuts,
it
huh?
literally is a website, isn't it?
It is, well, it's an Instagram link.
With a period before tattoo. Yeah, sorry, sorry. Yeah, who was it? Was it Pixel Tofu's stream that we were on once, and they didn't have. You were allowed to post URLs. They didn't have that blocked because they didn't have a reason to. Like, does he not get bot messages? That's the only reason, mostly why I switched it off, is because it stops all those like shitty bot messages. I mean, I actually haven't had one for a while now as well. Did you look it up, Costas?
What? So you were just stating that their links are fine.
No, what the Invader Tommy is asking.
I did, yeah. I was saying that that she looks cool. Although I'm not like a huge fan of realistic black and white tattoos. But I must admit it's really hard to get like a realistic human person face on a drawing. let alone a tattoo. I like the single needle shading. Single needle shading. Did I miss something?
I don't know. Well, in her art, I'm guessing. I can't see the art because I'll kill the stream.
Yeah, but how can I tell if there's more needles?
I don't know. I don't know
Do
anything
you
about
mean
tattoo
that's a
techniques.
clean cut line, I guess? No, wait, I don't know what that means then.
Some kind of technique, maybe.
Oh, it has really good shading. Yeah, I mean, it's not. I wouldn't like this on me, but I appreciate this style. It's pretty cool. Something. It's a combination between realistic and cartoony, I guess.
Most tattoo machines have a lot of needles, like 15, I think. Single needle is very slow, but looks really nice.
Oh, okay. I had no idea about that. Also, I think I'm underestimating how much it's gonna hurt.
I mean, that's just a given,
Because
right?
what?
That's just a given, right?
Yeah, I know. Just like I think I'm kind of like bypassing this in my head. Like, of course, it's gonna hurt. Let's move on.
You're gonna be
But then I'm
crying
like,
like a baby.
yeah, I'm probably gonna be like, oh my god, I didn't know it was gonna hurt that much. It's fine. I had some practice with needles by getting my 2 jabs.
There's no pain in that.
What?
There's no
I
pain
had 2
in the
needles on my skin
vaccines.
for 1 second. Okay.
It's like a
How is
pinprick.
this not the same? Please explain to me. Should I perhaps try and work a little bit?
You've not been working this whole time.
Well, the thing is, I felt okay because I was working for the rest of the week, and today we kind of needed to talk, but it helped. But I think I feel like I need to basically write everything we said just to wrap it up and then go over it a last time or something. So, get the Google Docs. Also, just a nice joke about for Veldosaurus to say that what he's saying is needless to say. Needleless to say.
Needleless. Hi.
Sarah, what's going on? You're laughing a lot at my jokes lately.
That
You're
wasn't
scaring me.
quite a laugh. It was a sort of a...
Yeah, you don't
noise
laugh,
at
but
how
you're sort of
ridiculous it is.
chuckling and silently admitting that you like them. So this is the same as you cracking up.
I think it's more of a nervous laugh to not...
No nervousness at all. You're pretty chilled. A sticker tattoo is needless. Yeah, it was a needleless.
I will be right back.
Bye. Let's get this party started.
I am back.
I'm back.
You missed so many things. Oh, this is a very quiet party. Yeah, because Sarah left. Sarah left her post.
What do you mean? You're the one that talks all the time.
Yeah, not by myself. Only to challenge Francisco, who says I'm quiet.
Right, how much more?
We were talking about things.
Shit. Time's come, just about, for Mamazan to go
Huh?
squish.
Basically, what you missed, Francisco, is me talking about if I should get a slice of pizza tattoo on my body. I don't know where I'm gonna get it. Just looking at this guy again who's drawing a tablet. What the fuck is this weird wooden stand that he has?
I do.
I guess it's kind of like so you're able to draw on it.
What are you talking about? The
That's
first picture
interesting.
you sent? Oh, that'll just be, yeah, a drawing table is so that it's a little bit more, or, I can't speak, a little bit more ergonomical, I'm guessing. It's like a drawing
Ergonomical.
table, yeah.
Yeah, it feels like it might be a nice thing to draw on.
But then
Francisco
again,
has
most
a really bad
cases,
Dune pun for me.
most cases make it like that anyways, so it's just a fancier version, I guess. A really bad June pun.
I hope it's not atrocious.
Was that meant to be atrocious?
Francisco, I must admit to you, like the other day when I was looking at MDB, I found out that whilst I was reading the first part of the book, I got so confused for the first time reading a book that I melded two characters together, thinking it was the same character. Yeah, but they have fucking a billion people introduced, and then they
Yeah.
have such similar names that was like the same number of syllables, and it started with an 8. And then eventually I went on IMDb to see the casting, and I was like, wait, who the fuck is that? And then I figured out I had a different person in my head as I was reading the scene. And I was like, oh, there's two different people. You know Ben and Jerry's ice cream? I do. What's the pun though? I don't know every flavor of Ben and Jerry's ice cream though. If you're gonna go there.
Oh.
Wait, let me do some quick googling in case I can find out what the joke is. They should do an official tie-in. I completely went over my head. Tie. What? Oh wait, tie-in is an actual word.
Ben and Gesserit's spice cream dark on chocolate.
Who's? I like the spice game. I like your spicy Yun puns. that was that was a pretty long pun. I like it. Oh wait, did I meet Ben Gesserit in the book? Do I? I'm still learning the characters. It was a group effort. Excellent. Maybe have a brain freeze. Good. It needed spicing up. So, Sarah, what I wrote so far is make it 100% clear that you need to make a raft. Okay, that's the first part. We're still floating this idea around. Yes, no.
I'm listening. I don't need to say yes
Okay.
every time. I'm listening. I'm listening.
Yeah, but just say or ha, or at least like that I know that you're not completely
Okay.
concentrated on something else.
For I am concentrating on something else. I'm trying to animate a really confusing
Fine, this is
thing.
gonna take
But
9 years.
just
fine.
speak. Just speak. Like I'm listening to you.
Okay, turn off beep boop to pass.
But wait, no,
I
what?
guess that's the first part.
Say that again.
Turn off beep boop to like pass.
Oh, so like to get past him. You mean like because
Yeah.
he's in your way? Yeah. Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah, I would have thought that's the first part of the puzzle. Also, that's not necessary, but I'm thinking it would be cool to maybe if we have 3 areas that they're all like a triangle, they all connect to each other. That makes sense. So you can go like a
3
circle.
areas now. Okay, yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, we'll see because I'll tell you why. I don't know what you do in eats, but one of them is definitely the shore. One of them is definitely where the big dino is with logs or whatever.
Table,
then-
that is true.
then-
Hold on. I feel like most of my mhms are from when I'm concentrating on something. You're just saying like just for no reason. Like you got.
Yeah, but I didn't even hear him.
I didn't.
That's what I was saying.
But it probably would
Get
mean I'm not
the-
listening.
Get the Cosmosaurus to knock over the logs, right?
Yeah.
And then I don't know if you agreed with the other part, but be able to reach or get the vines. So the vines would be in a different place than the logs. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
In my head, they would be probably like hanging from the top of the screen from some source you don't know if it's a tree or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
And under them there would be like a body of water that there are things that will eat you if you go in there. Kind of
Yeah.
like you remember this drawing I sent you yesterday of this really old background.
Oh, that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, did you see that we had something similar there? There was like a tiny little pool. Just a
I
pool.
kind of remember it. I did not from yesterday, but I kind of remember it from before.
Can I reply to this? Wait. Yes, I can highlight it.
Reply to what?
Heroes. Yeah. So on the far right, there's a little bit of a body of water. So imagine this, but like if vines were hanging from the top of it,
Yeah.
kind of, or even slightly submerged in the water. Partner tries to talk to me a lot during WF8. This is another video game that I don't know what the initials of.
WFH.
Wolf fighting hamsters. That's the game. I'm assuming this is what you mean. That's what you mean now.
Obviously. Is that when you go, mm-hmm, mm-hmm? Oof. Work from home. Work from home. We'll find some
Why when you say
hamsters.
work from home? How
No,
would
that is a pretty common thing nowadays. But I guess because we've always worked from home, we don't have to call it that.
Yeah, it's also called work
So-
for us. It's like called work because we're not getting paid.
It still work?
It's called from home.
Ooh, no, 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 no. What's going on here? Oh, I guess.
Can you translate my perfect
Yeah,
drawings
that
there?
makes sense. No, but like the way I draw it, it like twists around completely. But I guess that's kind of what happens.
Just like take my drawings and twist them around. Exactly my thoughts.
Boy, I'm hungry. Oh, that's because I barely had any lunch because I had some naughty French toast for breakfast. A little bit
You
late.
did?
Uh-huh. I just
Was it
fancied
naughty?
it.
You know
It's
I'm
not-
having French
It's
toast.
fried, and I had some maple syrup on it.
My plan is to have some greasy French toast in Greece, like this Saturday. I got the bacons ready.
Oh, you're making it yourself?
Avocado. No,
Bacon?
of course not. Of course not.
Oh.
Yeah, with like a lot of toppings and stuff. Avocado, bacon, and French toast. Did you add cheese in French toast? No.
What is your definition of French toast? Like, what is in French toast? Because for me,
It is
there's cinnamon.
basically-
That sounds really weird.
It's a slice of toast that's like dipped in egg and then you put it on a pan, you fry it or whatever.
So
and
no
then
spices.
You eat it with whatever you want, I guess.
Okay. That
Right?
sounds like eggy bread. No, I guess I don't know what the official thing for French toast
Isn't
is,
that
but like
French toast?
quite normal.
It's eggy bread, I thought.
I'm used to putting like cinnamon, in it.
French toast. I'm exactly right.
What?
You can eat it. You can eat it sweet or it's like pancakes. I'm guessing you can eat it either sweet or.
Like I just said,
savory.
I don't know what the official way of French toast is, but I'm used to putting
be-
cinnamon on it. That's all I
Yeah.
said.
To be fair, I googled it and most of the pictures are sweet. Like it has berries on it and stuff.
Yeah, so like I don't see the issue of like putting cheese or
I
anything,
find
as long
pesto
as you don't
fine.
put cinnamon in it. Because I you have put cinnamon in like savory stuff, but like it sounds kind of weird with
Yes.
cheese.
Like
I mean, there's a lot of
yeah.
stuff that yeah. Did you know that in England, and I don't know if you ever had it in all day breakfasts, but sometimes they do fried bread, which is literally just fried bread. It's disgusting.
Yeah, didn't they do that in the gourds?
I don't know. I never had an all day breakfast there. All I had was a scrambled egg baguette.
Yeah, but I had it all the time next to you. Didn't you see? They always fried the bread.
Nope, don't remember that. I only remember what I
Yeah,
ate.
they always had a slice of bread that was like because it was was it fried or was it in the grill or whatever? It was always cooked basically, but I think
Oh
with a
no,
lot of
if
oil.
it's on the grill, it's toasted. Fried is like properly, it's like drenched in oil and fried
Oh,
bread.
deep fried, you mean? Then
No, fried bread. Fine. Let me just risk the stream for a second. English fried bread. Killing the stream. I mean, it basically looks like French toast, and it is basically French toast, but without the egg. But I feel like the egg makes it better. Yeah, like that. Drenched in oil.
oh, you sent me French toast.
No,
Uh,
I sent you fried bread, not French toast.
yeah, that looks that gives me a heart attack looking at it.
Exactly, that's what I
That
mean. Like, it's
that
literally
subtracts 25 minutes of my life
25,
looking at
right?
it.
It can get probably like, it's just
It
looking at
was
it.
35. How much was
36.
36? Was Neviklink's hot dog research?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why I find fried bread being weird when like French toast is pretty much the same. It's not the same thing because I don't think it has as much oil. I don't know.
Sarah,
Hello.
I have another amazing idea.
Yeah, I have an amazing one too. Maybe try calling me Sarah, not Sarah.
Sarah,
Someone at work walked past and said Sarah, and I was really confused. I don't know who it was because I didn't see them, but like no one calls me Sarah there because they don't tend to read my name. Just know my. Oh, I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, what do you want to say?
um, what if you use bee poop to boil the water?
Boil
Can you
what
boil the
water?
water?
But boil what water?
The one that piranhas are in. No.
You'd have yeah to boil water. You'd have to heat it from below. Oh,
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think just fire and water would boil. I actually don't know what fire and water would do. Because it's normally the
Uh,
metal that you're heating up that causes it to
yes.
boil. So, and I don't think it would boil the whole thing of water because the heat would just dissipate, if that's the right term.
It would need insane heat for that body of water too.
You need insane heat for that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So my other thing is like if you
I need food.
okay, I did the shittiest drawing in the world here, but do you see?
What? Have you said something?
Yeah, it's supposed to be the area with a dinosaur.
I haven't got a message from you.
Yeah, because it's on my camera. I'm sharing
Oh,
my
I
screen.
said, did you send something? You're sharing your
It's
screen? No,
physical.
you're not. Okay.
So you see where the logs are like on the side?
Yes.
The thing is like if you have the dino fall on them,
Yes.
would they be on the side of the screen? That's what kind of weird to me because like if it falls from the left to the right, then they would kind of like fall to the right. So do I need an extra screen? And does that mean that they're not gonna be the side of the screen? It means like they're gonna
Have
be.
it on the side of the screen, but you just like have a bit more to the screen. That's not right on the edge of the screen, because you'd still get
And also
the
like, yeah.
part of it lying on the ground that you can interact with.
Okay. And also, are you of the opinion that you need to piss off the dinosaur or scare it and like have it attack that?
I definitely think it needs to be, yeah, one of those things. Like it's either charging into the trees from fear or from anger. But anger probably not. Probably fear.
But isn't it a bit cruel to like scare poor dino? unless it's like a threat to you.
I mean, people scare people for fun. It's not that cruel.
But are we assholes for doing that?
She just needs to go boo, and then he'll get scared and she'll run off.
I
True,
also would
but I
like
don't.
maybe a two-parter where first you have to like maybe the dinosaur is sleeping and you wake it up, or you give it a fruit and you need to move over there, and then you scare it to like attack the trees. But if you put like a fruit on the logs, it's not gonna charge it. It's just gonna go on them. And
Yeah, I don't think that
Davor says,
the.
I think it makes sense if the logs are already on the ground, in my opinion. Yeah, okay. So, but what's the puzzle then? You're just like, oh, look, logs on the ground. I pick them up and I make my raft. That's not a puzzle. You need to like, the point is like to get the logs and put them, and then there need to be an obstacle from not letting you do that. We started the game by trying to trap a dino for food purposes. That's true, but what's your purpose now? Just like being a dick to dinosaurs? Because your goal back then was like, cat's a dinosaur. We need to eat.
Okay, fine. If it makes sense to have bamboo in the area, you can
Yeah.
cover the base of the bamboo in honey, and the dinosaur starts munching it, and the bamboo falls over. If you want to do something nicer.
Sure, what?
Did you not? Do you want me to repeat the whole thing?
Yeah, because they were
I'm
was
gonna
reading
sneeze. I'm
something
gonna
and I was
sneeze.
reading it.
I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. I'm not gonna sneeze. Wait, I can still feel it. Yeah, I know, it stops it from happening. So, what did I say? If you want to do something nicer, if we can make sense for bamboo being there, spread some honey on the base of the bamboo, then the dinosaur starts munching the honey, munching the bamboo where the honey is, because it's yummy, and the bamboo falls down.
But if it's bamboo, isn't it really easy to cut down?
There is that too. But I don't think the dinosaur would really munch the wood. I don't know.
Getting the dinosaur to a tree.
But you need
sounds very
something
adventure
to.
gamey, where I'm solving a puzzle because I understand there's a puzzle.
Woo! Disco Reptile is raiding.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Thanks for the rating. But what I was talking about an hour ago was like you need to make really clear that you need the.
Whoa,
the
my God,
logs to
what's
make the
happening?
raft. Otherwise, it's also like an adventure game puzzle.
Thank you for the follow, singing barista. Why is Disco standing up there by Costas' face? Let's move you down here.
Thanks for the raid, Disco Reptile.
Chuck you on the floor,
don't
sorry.
miss your train on our behalf.
Yeah, go catch a train. Thank you so much. Hope you had an amazing stream. See you
So you're
soon.
gonna do a little
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello,
Yeah,
everybody new.
So that it's not adventure gamey, the puzzle, that you need to make it 100% clear that you need to get the logs. Otherwise, yeah. But it does make sense for me to like use the dinosaur to get down the logs.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry,
because
Disco.
then you can click on the don't worry. But you can click on if you click on the logs and then she's like trying to get them and they don't move and then you're like, how the hell do I get them? I don't have an axe because it's prehistoric times. Then you start
Can
the game
I
around
cut
that.
in just for the new people here? Thanks, Sing Barista, for the follow.
Thanks, new people. Sorry, I was rambling about the puzzle where.
Yeah, so we're making a game called Theropods. It's a dinosaur point-and-click adventure game, and I am doing some animation for it, and Costas is doing puzzle design, which is what you came in on, is him discussing a puzzle, basically. Design. Since when does Disco raid
Tiny?
Like, he started raiding
Tiny was doing that too, but
some months ago.
Yeah, we became Twitch buddies. They don't have axes, don't they have spears? They do, but she also made the spear in the village. I mean, okay, what should the puzzle be? Make an axe?
We start the game trying to trap it down.
Huh?
I've not been listening to any of chat and what you've been saying because I was trying to say thanks. I love how the Headwear and Nathan and Disco are dancing because they both have the Tonbert character and they just permanently dance. Yeah, wasn't reading. I'm just trying to catch up. That's all. Do, 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 do. Getting the dino to charge the tree sounds very adventure gamey, where I'm solving a puzzle because I understand there's a puzzle, but not because I understand why I'm doing something. The dino is blocking access to logs, and you scare it to move it. Is the same puzzle.
I'd say not some fun. Can only say puns.
Oh, that's true, actually, Cora.
Oh yeah, it is.
I think, I think Disco
maybe-
normally streams at the same time as us, and he continues streaming
Yeah.
longer than us usually, so that's the reason why.
I do remember Disco coming over and saying hi in our chat, but maybe
He's
you're
definitely, yeah, no, that's true, that's true.
right.
Costas tell the new people an awesome pun. Costas is a master punster.
No, puns have to come from nowhere, and you have to not want them to come from you.
Well,
okay,
we definitely
so-
don't want them to come. Do. So, yeah, was there an issue with the tree thing? Or not?
I guess the issue now is like, should we scare the dino? Or like, how do we make it, how do we use it to like go on the trees and bring them
we
down?
scare the dino? Should we scare? Sorry. Should we scare? I'm sorry. Oh, what's the other thing? Should we scare the dinosaur or what?
It's either scaring it or luring him to somehow rub on the logs. What if? Oh, that's totally a dick move. You lure the dino with yummy honey, and it likes it, and then you throw the fucking beehive on it, and it just like starts like jumping all around the
Well, now that would
trees
be
and-
mean.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Unless it's like an aggressive one, so we're kind of like reusing the same puzzle we did in the Game Jam version in a way. No, but we didn't use this beehive there. We do
No,
have a
we use
beehive
that
puzzle, but we also didn't can bees sting dinosaurs through their scales. I'm guessing if prehistoric bees existed, maybe.
Prehistoric
would be annoying.
bees. Like a massive
Bees
beehive.
don't have to sting me to like start jumping around the place. But then again, I'm not a dinosaur. I think I bring an excellent point here. No, that's all an insane point.
Hi, Jim. Giant
Giant
bees.
bees. Bee ready. Huh. At least I kind of like the Beeple puzzle now. So the idea is that you solve the Beeple puzzle and then you have a portable flamethrower with you in a way that you can use. Right? Because he's not
Yeah.
like functioning enough to be able to be a separate player anymore,
Ugh.
like before.
Prehistoric bees go after eyeballs exclusively. Yeah, he wouldn't be a separate player in this situation.
But I feel like it's a little bit too easy to just like burn the big dinosaur, right?
Wait, why are we burning the dinosaur?
We're not, but then you like suggest that we scare the dinosaur with fire.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But isn't it a bit too easy to like use fire and dinosaur? He's like, "Roar," and then he just like falls on the logs.
Probably?
Because if you don't have a beep, if you do have a beep boop with fire, then why wouldn't you use it on the dinosaur?
True.
Although I do like the idea that you have a beep boop that's a flamethrower, and your problem to get the vines is like basically fish in the water. So that's the only thing that fire can do shit about.
What can it do?
A flamethrower can do shit to fish in the water. With 180.
It can't do shit to it.
No.
Oh.
It's like it's completely useless. When your only tool is a flamethrower, every problem looks like dry logs. maybe it's law. Wait, that makes more sense. Yeah, maybe it's a logic puzzle. See, see what I did there.
Sadly, I saw.
Um. So the reason for like not using the flamethrower on the dinosaur is that you are not an insane psychopath that wants to burn dinosaurs.
Yeah, she could just make like an "oh" sound.
What if it's a mommy with her kid, but she's not like she's kind of overprotective of it, but she's not like you can just can't get close to her. So you need to find a way to get the baby to lure it inside the thick trees, so the mommy can get there and drop them all down, right?
Yeah.
Because the mommy's always next to the kid.
Oh, but I don't think it got charging into the trees.
But if the trees are like kind of like because the logs you want are not gigantic logs, they're thick enough to make a raft, but not but thick enough for you not to be able to cut them down, right?
Yeah. I don't think you'd be able to chop bamboo down unless you had something. What happened to her spear?
Yeah. So I mean, it's still like easy enough for a big dinosaur to like use their butt and like break them over
Does she have a
if they move a
spear?
little through them. So what if you take their
Does
baby and put it in there, and then it just walks through that, and then it destroys them?
Does the Amazon have her spear?
Huh?
Where's the Amazon spear?
On her?
She does have her spear. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. She's an adventure game protagonist, but you see the difference in our game is that every dinosaur barbarian wants to kill you. So it's not like you're doing anything to anyone that is not out of either. It's everything is out of self-preservation. Well, in other adventure games, you just make people like lose their
Oh,
jobs
I
and
guess that's
like
true. Most
burn their
adventure
houses
game.
because you're an asshole.
Yeah, because most
right?
adventure game protagonists are insane psychopaths.
Yeah, they are, but in
think
our
'cause
game,
the-
you're either doing it to save yourself because they're like dinos that want to eat you, or like something wants to kill you. So you're
Yeah,
kind of
no, I think
justified,
that
I
was
feel.
the point of the comment. I feel like.
So what?
I think that was the point of the comment. Maybe not. The Dave was saying that most.
No, I think yeah, he's
Protagonists
making
are-
he's basically pointing out that every adventure game character is a sociopath. Which
Yeah.
like, why do barbarians want to kill her? Maybe she deserves it. I know. Like, he makes it really hard for people to for them to like occupy the village, right? So. All they wanted was all they wanted was to occupy the village, and she's just giving them a hard time. Huh?
They just copy paste the exact same frame I already had. Guybrush will be like, why steal this thing later when I can just toss their baby in the water to make them leave now?
Screaming babies. Ooh, I found some cute. Oh no, am I gonna miss them?
Miss them.
Found some cute tattoos.
Do you want a cute tattoo now?
No, as in like they look kind of cool because they have bugs.
I've got pins and needles. Mama's
I like
on.
4 of them already. The bottom left 4.
Oh my god.
See, that's the only bugs I would allow on me.
Dude, that's pretty freaking hypocritical. Hypocritical? Is that the term?
It's hypocritical.
Of hating. I don't know if hypocritical's not really the right word I'm looking for.
I like beetles, to be fair. I'm just like fucking scared of bugs. Also, 2 of the bugs that I sent you, one of them has an eye. All of them. One of them has an eyeball. 2 of them have skulls, and one of them has a keyhole. That's pretty surreal, I would say.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay, cool. You call me a
God,
hypocrite, and you haven't seen my tattoos.
I didn't call you
Candace
hypocrite.
even
I
hold
said
his
it's
breath for
kind of
10 minutes.
hypocritical of hating beasts, insects, and then having it on you. That's all I'm saying. You don't get offensive, like
You call me a
offensive.
hypocrite.
I didn't. I said it's kind of feels hypocritical of having insects on you when you don't
Anyway, it
like
looks cool.
them.
But I feel like I should decide really fast because they're gonna go away.
Decide then.
Can you solve my hypocrisy with Sat so we can lean on that?
Can you not make a decision by yourself? Fucking trying to
No,
draw
that's
us like
what
9
this-
minutes left. Oh, really?
That's what these streams are for. The spaceman can breathe for an infinite amount of time under the water because they're wearing the suit.
I can easily say no. Don't go for any of these.
Why?
No, they're not. You don't like insects.
I like I do like insect tattoos to be
Yeah,
honest.
get them off then. Get them off. Get them off. Perfect.
The moth? Where is it? No. No, I hate the moth. But I like the beetles. And I like the that's a I like the bottom. Wait, it's moving. Yeah, I kind of like the bottom left ones, the four bottom left ones.
I reckon a spaceman can hold his breath, or he can just for like
If you
the,
wanted to,
basically.
it seems like you do. I
It's
would
not-
just wait and get a design that you really want, something that's meaningful to you.
Thanks, Nathan.
That is a good advice, Nathan. Although I'm not here for good advice. Choosing from pre-made designs never ends well. Really?
The spaceman can breathe underwater because of his helmet.
The thing is that
yeah.
Yeah. So I answered this question already, but yeah.
I wasn't aware.
You know what's better than having a bug on you is having a bug on you forever. How is it the same? How about having a pizza on me forever? But Nathan, what I was saying earlier is that it's kind of it's weird to like have exactly what you want on you, because if you go to a tattoo artist, you have to accept that it's a collaboration, and you can like just say to someone, "Be a human printer on me." Like,
And it's not a weird thing though at all. Collaborate with someone to make a piece of art that you want on you. Ask for what you want, and either they do it in their own style or they do it and you give your approval on it or not before it's done.
That's true.
Find the right artist that's going to do something how you want it to be.
Yeah, but also you have to find the right artist near you, so that's even more complicated.
But I don't think that's a reason to what's the word? Just decide to go with anything. Just literally anything.
No, of course I'm not going with anything. But my rationale was like, maybe one of these is something that I like.
I think if it was something you definitely liked, you'd know that already by now.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's not advisable to impulse buy tattoos. when they don't go away.
Oh, Amazon go splat. Sorry, Amazon go splat.
Oh, you're doing a snapping thing now?
Mm-hmm.
That's the last stream you see her for?
Yeah.
So no one likes these bugs.
They're nice illustrations, but
Mama gone.
Well-
Mama yum. Yamazon.
if you really want a bug, do one of the ones from The Lion King. The yeah, from the game on SNES.
I think from these ones, I like the beetle with the eye the most. I like
Wow.
the symmetricity and the chubbiness. I
Is
can
that
think
a
of very few
word?
images I don't get sick
Symmetricity?
of looking at. Huh?
Symmetricity, is that a word? Symmetry. Symmetricity? You made a new word.
It is in Greek, but I'm not sure
Oh,
if
yeah?
it's in English.
I don't think so. I think it's just symmetry.
Is it?
No,
There
gone.
is symmetricity, yeah. Oh wait, there's also the first result I see. Is symmetricity a word?
I was gonna say, is it the same as symmetry?
It doesn't really matter whether this is, or dictionary includes or omits. It is a regular product of applying productive derivational morphology to a basic English word for conversion purposes. Okay.
Okay.
Symmetricity, symmetricality, or symmetricalness?
Symmetricality.
Yes, Dave, or if you say you like bugs, I'll get 9 bugs on me. Despite the hypocriticality. Hypocriticosity?
Hypocriticosity.
Yeah, but what do you mean Zim makes games? Like, what would you get sick of looking at? Like, if it was the Mona Lisa? Which
Ugh.
I would still get sick of it.
I could say
Hell
straight
yeah,
away.
dude, I like all these bugs. Okay, I'm getting all of them. Symmetricalisane. Wait, whoa, that broke me. Symmetricalizationing? I'm like Sarah reading a subscriber name.
Symmetrical, it's the list of it. Symmetricalizationing.
Oh wow, he did it easier than me. Some symmetric calculations.
Get a purple tentacle. Yeah, I think it should be adventure game related or dinosaur.
I also feel a little bit weird for doing other people's IPs, if that makes sense. As in, like, you know, Homer Simpson or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Walk about honking.
Put the Amazon on you. Put beep boop. Oh, put beep boop baby. But what's it called? Amazon beep boop.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey guys, there we go. Let's get rid of these. This
Get
is
Theropods
what.
promo art. Well, Sarah was saying earlier how we could get a Mary or something. That would be cool. Or
A Mary?
Woodstock.
Get a what?
Murray?
Murray from yeah.
Yeah.
This is what you should get tattooed on your arm. Your favorite.
Or I was thinking of getting the Majora's Mask mask.
No, you want
Because
this
I
one.
love the game and it looks really cool.
You want this one.
A pixel art tattoo. I don't trust these. I don't think they'll ever look like a pixel art thing.
You want this
Yeah,
on
they,
you.
they are doable, but I think you need to find someone who knows what they're doing.
Beep boop is on.
No, fuck this. Bullshit. I've yet to see a pixel art tattoo that looks good after the first year. Yeah, I think that's it.
MM would be rad. Wait, what's what MM?
What are your Davor's initials? I always never can tell what's going on.
Would be rad.
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Happy
happy
Thursday.
Thursday. What's an MM?
Jorah's mask. Okay, I see.
Right.
I figured it out. Yeah, because also with the Majora's Mask, it's like such an iconic design that if you give it to like an artist, I'm pretty sure you can collaborate because you're gonna be like, do you want it really minimal? Do you want it realistic and like almost a 3D rotation, so you can see it like three quarters instead of head on? So I
Nah,
think
it's
that's
gotta be
pretty.
head on.
I think if you get like a nerdy tattoo guy who also is good with color, you can probably get a good collaboration with
Are you
that.
gonna go for color?
I definitely want like a Velociraptor tattoo. That's what I've been thinking for ages, but I don't
Let's
know
start with
in what
that
style
then.
at all. Huh?
Start with that then.
Yeah, it's my faves. But can I say something else? Why do you need to get one tattoo? What if I get one and then I'm like, cool, I'll get another one,
You're
and then
literally
you
in
don't have
charge of
one design
yourself.
that.
You do what you want to do.
No, my point is that if you get a tattoo and you're like your point is like, but what if you get bored of it? Well, what if you get five tattoos? Are you gonna you're gonna get bored of all five of them, and then
Yeah.
you spread the problem out. I think that's what people who do tattoos deal with getting bored. They have another one, and then it's part of a collection.
Okay. Cool.
That agrees with
We
me.
get to. No, I'm just
Oh,
saying
you
it
just
to end
you're
conversation.
catching the watermelon guy screaming outside my class.
Okay, let's go because Carson needs to go buy his watermelons.
I can't hear anything. There's a
Thanks everybody for hanging out with us and watching and listening to Costas moan about tattoos. It's not
I
quite
was moaning
moaning.
about puzzles too. Okay.
No, no, I'm joking. Um, we will be back on Monday.
Yes. We
Hope
will.
you all have a wonderful weekend.
I'm gonna have a doggy on Monday. We're gonna be joined by a doggy from
Cool,
now on.
cool,
He's gonna be probably sitting like there.
cool. Okie dokie, guys. Thanks. Have a lovely weekend.
Bye
Bye bye.
bye. Bye bye.